It's Alyssa.
And Cece.
We are the Lemonade Chicks of Lemonade Talk Podcast, and we are back with episode, I guess this will be 5 for us. We actually just did a real dope ass Lemonade Talk Tuesday live that actually was like over a couple of hours, and we decided to record this because the shit got real good. So hopefully you guys enjoy this Lemonade Talk Tuesday episode.
It's very insightful.
Yeah, so it's all about polygamy, polyamory, and it gets into some religion and what it means to be woke a little bit.
Not religion.
Well, not religion, spirituality. So, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And you will see a lot of the video content on our YouTube page. And
it starts now.
Enjoy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So, I had a song and I had my phone on there. Supposed to play Crush City from Bun B from a couple years ago, but Clutch City rather. But hopefully the Astros win the World Series.
Will win.
We will. We will. We're winning right now, so hopefully it will stay that way. Like you said, it's gonna stay that way. So yes. So
what is the score?
I had no idea this was.
It was 2-1 a little while ago. Yeah, 2-1 right now. So okay, well, it's Lemonade Talk Tuesday. We got some of y'all on here like pretty quickly, so a lot of people are interested in what's going on today. We gotta move some of this out of the way so y'all can see.
I'm a fall, so I'm just like
sorry.
It's cool.
So we're gonna get started. Just kind of want to do a quick introduction on yourselves, like introduce yourself, starting with the man back here. So tell people your name and whatever else you'd like to.
Aunt Mally Flores, classmate of my
classmates. Right. We went to high school together in different.
Yeah. Oh, I must have went too.
Yeah, you were there.
I must have went.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't.
We met after that. Like, I don't know if you remember the day I met you. I was getting a tattoo by Lothario at his house, and you had came. Yeah, you had came through there, and that's how we like, I guess, met each other briefly. But after that, we just always see each other around. We just know, you know.
Younger than us. Oh, okay. What? I didn't know.
No, I know. Like, you tell people
y'all
how old you are.
So small because y'all older than him. I'm like,
yeah.
So yeah, you can finish your. Introduce your.
This here is Ashley.
Can y'all see? I think the bottle.
And this is Ashley, aka Baby Girl. This is Camille, aka Babe.
I don't know which camera to look at. So.
Okay,
because I'm like, what are you doing over here? But hey, y'all, I'm not ignoring you. It's just,
So yeah, these are the ladies.
Okay. So I guess we'll just kind of hop into tell us how long have you guys been involved, or like at least define your relationship from you guys' perspective.
how long?
No, because it's fairly new, like, and then we really just didn't put a date.
Okay.
When it started, just happened. I was like, y'all stuck. So.
But like, if y'all want me to scroll through the text messages and we were like, hey, let's cool link up. Yeah, that's what it was. High five. Great job. Don't leave me hanging.
Okay. I remember when I first noticed. I was scrolling through Facebook and I said, you remember this guy? I was talking about you. I said, I think he got 2 girlfriends. And she was like, he does. Let's have him on the show. I said, he does. You think they'll do it? I was like, yeah.
Most definitely.
Like, it looks like it's going pretty good for him.
Yeah.
I'm like, probably he'll go talk to him.
Yeah.
Right.
That's really everybody's surprise.
Right.
So it actually do like
It's working.
Right.
Okay. So, I guess in terms of dynamic, like, Ashley was first, so to speak.
Yeah, way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys have been together for a while, because I actually met you through work some years ago.
And
y'all were
then
together.
figured out, my brothers and everybody else.
Yeah.
So very small world.
Yeah. So, and then from there, I guess, Camille, like joined. Like, tell us how
did
that happened. Yeah, like how did this come about? Have y'all
We were texting for like months before we actually like sat down and.
Who is we? Like.
We were in a group chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how did you
group
meet
chat
them?
for what?
Everybody's like iPhone numbers linked.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't have to text each other. Oh, she said. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now I've been following him on Facebook for a while.
Okay.
And it was mostly I was mostly interested in like his modeling and stuff like that. So
yeah, I looked at the
quick pause. Why?
I looked at his pictures. I was like, what the
Thank
hell
you.
is that?
Yeah, we
I'm sorry, y'all. We just hopped into it. Like we skipped our normal routine. Like we didn't even do our like week recaps or nothing. Okay. We didn't do nothing.
Y'all gonna have to edit that in the front.
Right.
You can put the song in there and everything.
Right.
We got wine.
What's the wine today?
I don't know. My aunt gave me
this is some words that I can't pronounce.
I can't
Il Duca Imperial.
And we'll see.
Something red.
Okay.
And this is a sangria.
Let's
The
go
lady
down.
at Specs,
Want to do that one?
she just was like, "This is the
Sangria
best
is
one."
sweet,
Yeah, it
so
is.
It has like an orange taste.
She say that's
Should have brought a wine.
That's wine.
Yeah, we drink wine.
I'm about to say they some wine
every day,
connoisseurs.
like 4 cups.
What's your favorite?
Right now, what's the one we drink the most? Probably Red Moscato.
Red Moscato, Pink
I
Moscato.
like that too. Have y'all tried Stella Rosa? Do you like it?
I do.
I love it.
I don't
Every
think I had
flavor.
it.
Have you had like most of the flavors?
Nah, I haven't had one.
They have
Okay,
like
pour y'all
so
some.
many.
Yeah, like every flavor is really good. And we pour like glasses.
That's pretty.
Like
No, you should see the glasses at the house. They're like,
yeah.
Goblin.
I'm gonna bring you another water close by for whenever you're ready for that.
Well, you know, I'll pour mine, then pour yours.
Of course. Always leave me hanging. Yes, you do.
Oh, and then with that ecstasy hookah thing. Oh.
Okay. Now we can. Oh, it's coming through. Now we can start.
Sorry, y'all.
Sorry. So this is a sangria by PA and Co.
That's good.
Go
ahead, top her off.
there we go. Appreciate that.
Oh, let me turn it around. Okay. So what was the question? It is. It reminds me of Santa Claus.
Oh my God.
It's
Good?
good.
Yeah.
The lady said that.
So, what was that? Oh,
How did you like me? Yeah,
I
you were
met
following
him through his modeling and everything. So, down the road, mind you, been following him.
Mm-hmm.
Down the road, I went to a birthday party with somebody. Not a birthday party, we went out for somebody's birthday.
Okay.
And they ended up coming up there so where we were at. And,
Okay.
yeah. It wasn't though.
It was 5 weeks.
then we went to Ocean.
It's
Yeah, shout out to Ocean.
Right.
No, but that's how we met. Like met after. Anyways, but okay, so met them there that night. I don't know. Did you message me? I don't know. One of us messaged each other and we were like, I thought that was you.
Yeah, I messaged her. I was like, was that you?
Oh, because I took that
was
picture.
you. Yeah.
I posted that picture.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, was that you? I was like, yeah, I thought that was me.
And then I was like, she think you cute. She was like,
so
what?
upfront with
That's
that.
definitely what he
Get
said.
to the point.
I'd be like, bro, but
I was like,
Oh, you thought she was cute?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what he told me.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, after that we were texting for a while, and then we met. We set up something. No, yeah, we set up something at Ocean.
Yeah.
Finally, after texting forever.
Okay, so have y'all been in an open relationship before? Like, or was this like...
Is it really open?
It's not
It's not
necessarily
really
open.
Well, the two of you to have welcomed her in. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did that happen for y'all? Like, as a couple before meeting her?
I mean, we've had a girlfriend before.
Okay, so this is not...
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
this is
Okay.
Yeah.
It just wasn't... Maybe we just didn't see it whenever
Right.
that... Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Have a specialty.
I see. Like, that's very important.
But I feel like it works. Like,
Yeah.
I feel good,
It's good
genuine
energy.
Yeah. That's
Communication.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of that, I googled it because I'm not. I googled it.
Right. I got like notes.
So
I'm
I
like,
was
bitch,
like-
I need to look. I got some shit to read.
Yeah. See what this is about. So one of them, I took a little quiz and it told me that I could not be in this type of relationship because I don't communicate well. So y'all got to be good communicators.
Right.
Oh yeah. See, when
And
I
not
get
even-
mad,
not just communicating, understanding and
Right.
comprehending.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
anybody can just talk, but you still gotta comprehend and
Right.
understand.
Right.
Because this is not just 2, this is 3.
Yeah.
And you gotta take into consideration everybody been at work.
Right.
Each one of us got our own child. Like
Right.
that's a
lot.
relationship, and then
Yeah.
we're still learning each other with
Yeah.
our do's and our don'ts. So,
So
if
what?
you don't talk, that's gone.
yeah.
Throw it all off completely. So probably what, like something that piggybacks off of what she said that I read online. It said men and women with poor communication skills and relationship skills, or a poor work ethic, are not qualified for polygamy or that type of a relationship. So you have to be able to communicate well for that shit to work. So if that's not something that you are able to do, then this is not going to be for you
At all.
Yeah, right. So,
Don't
and a
pick
lot of people get this so messed up and confused. Like, bro, it's not gonna work either any other way.
Yeah.
Right.
So tell us, I guess, like your ages. Starting with you, Ashley.
Oh, I'm 23.
23.
29.
Okay. And okay, that's not bad. I mean, you guys are young, but you're like grown as hell at this point. So
Grown
you
as
got,
hell.
yeah, you know what you're doing. You know what you want. Like, it's not like, you know, there's any immaturity level. There's not anything lacking here. Y'all know what y'all want. It's working for y'all. So that's awesome. So I guess I'll read for those of you guys who don't know what polygamy is, or polyamory, in terms of, because polygamy is more so to marriage, and polyamory is what I guess defines their relationship according to Google. So that says,
Do y'all feel that way?
Nah.
We're gonna see what
let's
she
see what it
writes.
says. Okay,
Because
so
Google always.
tell us if we right. So according to the Google, it says
That's the personal.
the state of being in love or romantically involved with more than one person at the same time.
That's
Like,
polygamous?
That's polyamory. That's like a relationship. So polygamous is like if y'all were married.
Okay, so polygamy, like polygamous, is what we are like working towards. Like,
Right.
We didn't already talk about some crazy shit. Like me and him getting married in America, they get married in Jamaica.
Oh my God.
Respect each other's
Okay.
marriage license.
Yeah,
and,
that's
like,
cool.
you know. But when you're
That
polygamous,
was a question I had.
okay.
I was
I'm
like,
so
y'all can
sorry
do
that I
that.
didn't want to do
Yeah.
that.
I was like, well, y'all gonna
Okay.
Okay.
But polyamory is like, I hope I pronounced it right. But the other one is like, say she wanted a boyfriend and she wanted a girlfriend, but we don't interact with one another. She interact with us.
From my understanding of it, y'all could interact with each other. I feel like, based on what I read, that would be what you are now leading up to polygamy. Because the only difference is marriage, so to speak.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it.
Essentially,
So
the
that's
whole
what they
Jamaica
saying.
and
Right. Right.
That's
So
what they
once
saying.
y'all get that
Okay, so
finalized, and y'all are
respect
in a
us towards
polygamous
boyfriend,
relationship.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
husband.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's it.
Tomato.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Or common law. Nah.
Right. Okay.
So do y'all live together?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I googled this. Because I'm googling
Y'all
stuff.
should have texted us or something.
Oh, my bad.
Because it was like 5 benefits of
Yes, I have this. I wrote a few of
that
those.
type of
Yes.
relationship, and one of them was money. And I was like, shit.
Look, the way I read that shit, I was like, okay, listen, now I feel like this may be something. Like, goddamn.
Split 3 ways with real.
Right. So this was on, did you read it off of Pan African Alliance? Okay. So it was PanAfricanAlliance.com. We was apparently both Googling at the same time.
I
the same
don't know,
shit.
and like y'all know, I didn't just want to come in like
blind. And
But
like
I'm
not,
glad y'all did.
Yeah.
I accept that because some people would just be, you going blah blah blah. And
Yeah.
this is not good, or people be like, oh my god,
Or
that's
now
cool,
they're
you
giving
a
you
pimp.
shit.
I hate that.
Right.
So, some of the benefits that were stated on this website was families move as a unit, sharing household responsibilities. So, with you saying y'all each have individual children, so y'all have a family collective. Let's say, Mally, it's your job to get the kids ready for school, drop them off at school, pick them back up. Ashley is grocery shopping, Camille is cooking. Like, that type of situation. Is that how it is?
That's what they said on there.
Wow, that's awesome.
Because I was like,
when I did it, I actually got groceries yesterday.
Yesterday.
Wow. And he picked up
Wow.
see, I was like, this is a good little partnership.
Right.
That's
Oh my God.
Wow. So I just picked the names correctly on accident. I just was like going like that way. Then it also said increases learning opportunities of the family unit. So let's say Mally's the breadwinner at this moment while Ashley and Camille are both going to school to further their education, getting their degrees. They're going to come back with their degrees. Mally's going to finish school if he has not done so with their assistance because they already have the know-how, and that's going to bring up the tiers of the wealth in their family and their household. I'm sorry. So that was a benefit.
It was some good benefits.
Yeah.
I did. I like those benefits.
Right. And then, of course, the reducing expenses in terms of food. Y'all, like, you going grocery shopping, y'all gonna make it work for everybody. Traveling, transportation, y'all rode together. Obviously, that is smart.
Yeah.
And then childcare, like, you know, maybe one person's responsibility is to take care of the children at home instead of paying thousands of dollars for childcare or whatever the case is. So I was like, oh, that's a blessing.
No, I read that and I was
Like,
like,
that's
Well,
amazing.
we both like have. Well, all three of us have like really good income sources.
good.
Number one, shout out to Camille because she got all the way to a director position in less than like 30 days.
Congratulations.
But thanks.
Well,
That's
good.
Congratulations.
Whatever.
It's a lot of shit.
It happened.
It's an
And she
accomplishment.
really wanted it,
Yeah,
and I was
that's
like
good.
so happy that came through for her. And then Mal is an artist. He got into the Winston Contemporary Art Gallery. He has a show in January, so
Well,
y'all
send
stay
us
tuned
an
for that.
invite.
Oh,
We'll be there.
We'll do that.
And then I own a daycare.
Oh, you do? Congrats. Congrats.
Thank you.
She
Got
owned
it.
the day.
That's awesome.
That
Like, I
really
love
is.
that. You had any questions? Yes.
I want to get to the juicy stuff.
Okay, well, let's. I mean, you know, I'm sure everybody else
Wait
is
on
looking
that.
for that.
She was like, let's at the door.
Right. Okay. So a misconception before, because I feel like I know what she about to ask them. A misconception of a polygamous relationship or situation would be, okay, they just must have an endless orgy. They all just be fucking all the time. So is that close to your question, or did I go too far? Okay.
I work and I know people be tired.
Okay. And then it said another misconception was that the women are the servants. Like, you just basically, you just the man and you got two women and they just do whatever you
Let
want.
me tell you something.
And that it's an easy situation.
I don't get
Let
that
me
from
tell y'all
them.
something.
Yeah, me neither at all.
That's a joke.
Not that I'm complaining because that's how I was raised, but I make sure they don't live for finger.
Okay.
Oh,
So
good.
like, you know, making plates, make the hookah, pour their wine.
Like, he really,
Like,
we owe this man
Pack
so
all
much.
the groceries up.
Like, seriously, like, if we want to sit in the bed, he will make us sit in that bed.
We don't
all
never
day.
get wet. We don't have to touch doors.
Like,
he makes sure the boys
seriously.
don't
That's
let us touch doors.
That's awesome. Wow. Good job, man.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you got two women happy, so.
Right. Like, I'm sure one is, y'all know, one is enough, one is hard enough. So two, like, that's a big task. And they both smiling, they both happy. So you good, you're doing good. So, yeah. So what was your question? Since I went too far off the deep end. That was the number one misconception. So I probably should have went out of order, but you know, sorry.
I was going to ask, how does it work? Like, is it together? Is it separately? Or. Great. So, okay, so me and her.
I'm confused on the question.
Like, yeah.
Oh, I'm like, we the relationship done. Like,
when two women, you know, they be around each other a lot, their cycles tend to be the same. Does that happen with y'all? Oh, well, hell, you lucky. Mine kills me every month.
I ain't really lucky because I feel like that's gonna be some health issues down the line.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, I was thinking you were like on birth control.
my shot.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, you'll be fine. That's totally normal. Look, thank God. Yeah, that's fine. That's the thing. Like, if you take birth control pills, you skip that last, like, the whatever the fuck they call them, like, water pills, and you start the next pack, you won't get a period. And it says that in the instructions, and that's okay. My shot's, like, every 3 months. You're good. You're fine.
You know, I know this is weird, but I stopped that because my hair started falling out.
All right.
And see, that's the symptoms I was scared of.
Yeah, like side effects do occur, however.
I'm already a thick girl, okay? I don't need the extra water weight.
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
So, the sex is great, right?
Yeah.
So, right. So how does that work if, like, somebody's tired? Like,
I mean, you can't rape anybody.
Right. I mean, like, I don't know. Just ignore my question. It'll come to me later.
No, I mean, I get what you're saying. You're like, well, how did the other person feel?
Yeah, okay. Exactly.
It's
like,
okay.
how does...
You know, it really kind of depends on that person that's tired.
Right.
I know there was an instance when I was, like, stupid tired, and they were just like trying to go for it. And I was like, bro, I'm dead. Like I'm dead tired.
And then when they did one, oh shit, wait.
They was like, oh, you
she
for real
tired.
for real tired. So
And we,
make sure I was asleep.
She went to sleep, and I played the game.
Okay. So if they compromise, I'll work it out.
Okay.
And then she said something about it the next day. I mean, we already had it understood that she was tired.
Yeah.
But she said something about it the next day, so that goes back on your question about communication.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
But if, like, I know
because we still learn each other too, so it's kind of like, just so y'all know, I wasn't mad. I was just really fucking tired.
That's cool. Seems like it works. What advice would you like give someone?
Well,
it's not about the sex. It's the sex.
Right. Like, once you take
Right.
that out your head, like...
It's not about the sex.
Take that out your mind and then assess if there's something you really want to do outside of.
Yeah.
Like, can you really, like, deal with it?
And if it's just about the sex, you just stick to threesomes. Like, that's what you want to do.
And there's nothing wrong with that, people.
Like, that's what you want to do.
If that's what you want to do.
Right.
But,
I just chose to have
and like,
I'm sorry, as long as you're not out here sniffing coke, pretty much everything's good.
Yeah.
And it's like, as far as me, like, I don't see myself in no play or pimp, because I tell everybody, like, I didn't choose them, they chose me.
Right.
So, like, I treat it as such. So, like, it's like, I don't know, like, you treat it like, damn, it's two of them, so I'm really fun to, like, put forward.
Yeah.
You know, it's two of them.
And people, like, think that Mal, like, pulled me into it. I told Malcolm when we first started, like, talking, I was like, you know, I'm bisexual, I like girls. Like, and then that's when he, like, brought up polygamy. And he was like, are you polygamous? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And he was like, you want to be with a woman and a man at the same time? And I had never heard that before.
Yeah.
So I was like,
this may be something we could do.
Yeah, like that might work out because that means I don't have to totally let women go because I love women. Like right. I think the woman structure is beautiful. And I don't know. And then
that's your thing.
Camille,
like that's just something. Yeah.
And she fits like everything of the woman that I want. So
that's
I'm
cool.
glad he pulled me into that. So when people be like, you need to stop that and she's just, I'm like, you don't know nothing about her. This is everything that like
you want it in a way.
I want it.
Yeah.
Like,
so do y'all receive a lot of criticism? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, I just address all that.
I mean, like besides, I mean, like just mind your business.
I've been confused. I've been a third wheel.
Oh wow.
I've been homework. I've been a lot of shit. I don't know. I was all that.
So before being in a relationship with them, have you been with women before or like? Okay.
I've been in 3 other.
A few. Enough.
3 other polyamorous relationships.
Oh, okay.
I'm not like I've been.
That's what you're comfortable with. Yeah.
That's definitely.
Okay.
Cool.
had a girlfriend actually at one time. She was like, "Oh, I have a boyfriend."
Like, that's fine.
Like, it's cool, whatever.
Okay.
So be.
Right.
Okay. Do you have any other questions?
I'm not sure yet. They're gonna come because they're like so open and like down to earth. I'm just like, oh, okay, it's not what I thought it was. You know, you don't know like what something is.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
So what was your preconception?
I really thought it was a bunch of like him telling y'all what to do and like mind control. But then I looked at y'all page and I was like, this is not.
It doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit. Yeah. Then I looked at your page and you all like
About yourself.
Yeah, and like spiritual and stuff. And I'm like, wait, something not. Let me.
I'm telling you, we're really spoiled. Like you like rub her back, her feet. You like this is my food.
No, we're definitely spoiled.
That's good.
The kids too.
Yeah. So do the kids live in the home with, like, all of them live with? Okay, so how did they take this? Like, how are the kids, like, how's the process?
Son is
I guess what would,
child.
because
So my son's the only child. Like, he's 5. So when he saw it was other, kids
he was
coming,
like,
and
okay,
then
cool.
They're on the same age. He's like, oh, I'm good with this now.
Really? That's
Every day
good.
he's asking, are they home? We'll see when we get there.
Man, my daughter and son different mother, but they
Right.
took they took this. My son takes to kids, like he takes to anybody.
He's
Period.
so loving. And
So they already be say, bro, what's up, brother? And I was like,
Okay.
I mean, she's a little rock star. She goes with the flow.
Yeah, whatever they do, she going with them.
Aw.
That's my
She
girl.
crawl right after them.
How
So,
old is she?
She'll be one next month, next week, next Thursday.
Oh, happy birthday.
so how has, like, you guys' family reacted to this, or, like, parents or whatever the case? Like, what do your families think?
Mine was a pretty 50-50.
Okay.
I only have one side, and that side is the only side that count anyway.
Yeah.
And they, like, I kind of expected
Once you
it.
explain it.
I kind of expected it. I didn't even explain it. I just showed up, and they was like, "Mal, that's him."
Okay.
So
Yeah. Like, all right.
They
No explanation
they accepted
needed.
her with open arms, just like they accepted her. And
That's cool.
And for you?
Okay.
right.
My cousins and stuff know, but my parents don't know.
Okay. Where are you from? You from here, Florida? Maybe.
Okay.
Just wonder.
Okay. Maybe.
You running from something? Okay.
So I had low.
Right. Trying to keep a low profile. Just I don't know who's gonna see me on this. No, but all of y'all social media pages are open, so it's not,
I mean, it ain't a secret,
Yeah.
but it's just the reception of
Right.
it.
Yeah.
So let's read that comment we got earlier and then give them a chance to address that. I don't remember.
I'm gonna start off by saying I thought she was wrong from the start. No, we had a lot of people. We had a lot of people like, "That's my boy,
A lot of people.
Yeah, we were like, "Oh my god!"
Like, I didn't even know these people followed us.
I'm gonna tell you
Come
right
from.
now, there is nowhere in Houston y'all can go without somebody knowing this.
Right.
So.
Right.
Bro, we went to San Antonio.
And
And the lady was sitting on the bench. She's like, "Oh, hi, how you doing?" I'm like, "What are you doing here? What are we doing?" I was like, "Did you say something to her?"
Actually, you told her to follow you.
The lady.
He
Only so she could see. I mean,
So this lady, love my _dark skin, put polygamy is for people with low self-esteem. Why would I knowingly share a man? Oh, no, knowingly share a damn man. Ain't no dick that good that will make me do something like this. I'll stay happy and single forever.
Well, she said
That last line, she blew it for herself.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, girl, let me tell you some stuff you can do to fix that. Okay?
Right.
First of all, buy you one of them because that shit is good.
It is.
It might loosen you up.
But nah, but for real though, like First off, you're all polygamous if you say you won't knowingly. That means that you can deal with him going behind your back.
Right.
And then in that case, then you're some type of polygamist. And two, our self-esteem be high. I don't know what you
And we hype each other up.
Like when we step out and like everybody looking at us, there's no low self-esteem.
But we can do that individually too, though. We don't have to be together for people to look at us.
How do your friends take it when you bring, like, I'm not bisexual or nothing, but if it's a pretty girl, I'd be like, okay, you're pretty, so y'all are pretty. So how do your friends be like when you have two pretty girls on your own? Yeah, your friends.
Oh, go ahead.
How are they?
Shout out the chat.
Shout out to the chat.
They need a show.
But, first off, it's guys, you know,
Right.
childish as it is. So of course they, you motherfucker, you doing this shit or whatever. But they do respect me. Like they don't never go out of line as far as saying things like, you know, you got hoes or you know, or you a pimp ass nigga. It's nothing ever like that. It's more or less like I'm jealous, but I'm happy for you. And you know, long as that,
yeah,
you know.
In my opinion, I think that most men, like, who be like, it takes a real man to be with one woman. I think you're only saying that because you can only handle
one woman.
But if you had the energy and, like, the potential, like him.
the mental capacity to
Like,
understand.
that's
like,
Like, the ability to
It speaks
multitask.
very
Like,
highly of
you can have multiple
Yeah, so
women.
you're doing something right.
Like, cause there's some days where me and her are just off, but Mal's like, all right, well, I gotta do this. Let me make sure this happens. Like we just off, and he handle all of that. It's 6 of us in the house. Like, come on now, that speaks volumes.
Yeah.
Like, some Saturdays, me and her can sleep all day in the bed, but we know, like, the kids done ate, it's clean, dishes clean, we got food, like dinner, wine poured. That's my favorite part.
The food and the wine is actually favorite part.
And the hookah. Shout out Texas hookah.
That's really good. I have absolutely nothing bad to say. Like,
Yeah,
I'm glad we were able to clarify.
yeah, like
I'm happy.
Yeah, because at first I was like, I think that's I don't know, but it works.
It's hard to find men like that though. That like will cater to women but still keep his dominance. Like, it's so hard to find.
Right.
I'm sure it's
Yeah,
hard
like,
to
you know,
find
that's when I love
understanding
him.
women the same
Oh,
way
for
though.
sure.
Like women that can like not be possessive or jealous or whatever the case is to make that work. Like you guys obviously care about each other as well. Like you can tell. It's not like she touching my man or they spending too much time together right now. Like, it doesn't seem like it will never be none of that type of situation. And you can't be like that. You have to be like open-minded towards the entire situation. You can't be like that. Like,
half the time we're looking for like our own space anyway. Like, he's playing a game, she's soaking in the tub,
everybody
watching
doing their own
anime.
Then there's sometimes like the feminine energy be so high, it's time for me to leave the room. Like, okay, it's just them right now. So like, let me remove myself. Come back, keep back in. Y'all hungry?
right? Like, that was food. Like, that's probably like the safe word for any female. Like,
if I think anything, I already know. If I think anything wrong.
Y'all want some
Y'all know something wrong with me if I be like, nah, I'm not hungry.
Yeah, you big man.
Like, what? And she say, I'm cooking anyway. I'm cooking. She got me. Really?
Gotta put my all in this shit.
Yeah, I gotta really cook now.
Yeah, this boy makes some fried mushrooms. Them mugs so good.
So are you, like, so you're vegan, right? Are you, like, both?
Okay, so here's the
She's like, I know.
Okay, so
you eat vegan food, but you're not vegan.
Before I met them, I was pescatarian. She was also pescatarian. And then I went through something, and I started back eating chicken. Mm-hmm. So when they came around, she started back eating chicken. So
I was trying to make it fair. So we ate cauliflower for like 3 days straight.
Yeah, I don't mind eating vegan food. I love vegan food, but you know, I
yeah.
So yeah, pescatarian with a side of chicken.
Okay.
But
you want to introduce that and point out one of?
Oh yeah, I can't pronounce this.
I read it earlier.
Cardinal red American.
Y'all can see it.
And I have a question: would y'all be interested in adding someone else? Oh shit, that's why. Would y'all, or is that not an option, or not an option?
Maybe like
No.
This is
That's it.
like that's it.
because it's that balance that I want.
I think this works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, complicated.
Yeah.
Now I have seen some relationships where it
Where
was
it go
multiple girls
multiple.
and it was worked perfectly for them. Like,
Yeah.
And to clarify, it's never just one guy and multiple women. I've seen where it's one woman with 3 guys.
Right.
Yeah, I have to.
Or 2 guys and 2 women. Like,
Yeah.
So
I read
they
that that's
all
like
together.
pretty common.
So it's not just this as a dynamic. It's multiple dynamics. It's certain dynamics where the guy deals with both of the women, but the women don't deal with each other, and so on.
I feel like I blew somebody's mind when I was like, it's 2 guys and 2 women. What I'm saying is it's like 2 guys and they would interact with the 2 women, but wouldn't like sexually interact with one another. I know that's a question.
They wouldn't sexually interact,
Yeah.
but they would still
Kill
they'll go out to a game together or play in a game.
Oh,
together,
Okay, like they'll
stuff
hang
like
out
that.
as bros, but it
Stuff
ain't
like
no
that. Yeah, but
hanky.
yeah, but
Okay.
This one's a little more.
and then if they
This
all
tastes
who
like
cares?
communion wine, like grape.
Man, we had this Passover wine this one time.
Yo, that's
That was
Is it strong?
We were
we were
happy.
pretty lit.
I see it and I wanted to get some before, but I was like,
It was good, but it was cheap though.
it was very cheap during that time. Like they have like big ass displays at Kroger's, and I was like,
I'm gonna go find me some.
But when I bought it, it was like $2.17.
Yeah. Did y'all have a headache? Like, how are y'all with like drinking? Do y'all get headaches? Do you get
Only
hangovers
with
often?
clear liquor,
I
no
drink,
clear
So
alcohol.
I don't drink it all.
you're good.
Why don't you drink?
I've never been drunk.
Oh my gosh.
Not a sip of alcohol.
At all, ever your entire life?
Never
And
touched
you
your son.
never-
He don't even like our breath smelling like alcohol.
Like sometimes, like if they get drunk and they come in there,
Yeah.
Listerine, and they
Yeah,
come
like
in.
take that come back.
It's to the point now where I know if I'm drinking, I'm like, I
Yeah.
want to try to give you a kiss. I'm just like,
So, yeah.
wow.
Is it like always been just something you've never been interested in? Like
I don't. Well, me,
I've never met a person that has never ever drunk. Just a person that used to drink but don't drink now, or something like that.
Yeah.
it was just growing up having an alcoholic father.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it was just
Yeah.
always like,
And that's
I'm not
good.
gonna be that. So
I'm not interested in it.
yeah, I never found no interest in it.
That's good. I grew up in a family of alcoholics.
Oh, trust me, my people drink.
Yeah, my
Right.
family had a tailgate today
I drink.
Yeah.
at the
we didn't check
graveyard.
the score.
for
Check
my grandmother.
Somebody.
You know what? That's something my
They
family.
thought they were like 2/10
No,
of barbecue pig.
At the
They
graveyard.
had
At the
horses.
grave
Did I hit it?
Yeah.
At the gravesite. So talk about heavy drinkers. They all had beers and I was like, what is going on?
Washington.
Yeah, they up one right now, but that don't matter. The game
Right,
got
right.
a whole lot of endings to go.
Which one am
Y'all,
I
if
in?
the Astros win, I'm not. The
Bottom
daycare
of
is
the
fun.
fifth.
I have to text my parents. I'm going to all the festivities.
Right.
I'm putting gas in the car in the morning. Because that gonna be full in the morning.
Well, I do want to thank y'all for coming
Yeah.
and being so open and not thinking my questions are too weird. Thank y'all so much.
Hopefully, like we
I'm
have
just glad we
you
clarified.
guys in any
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this our life, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we
that's
thought the
cool.
question was gonna be
Way,
even
way
more
A little
harder.
Because
harder.
some of the questions we get on the
Yeah,
daily
y'all
basis,
like
like
it.
our page,
Like
like
what?
on our page, it's all type
Like what's
of-
some of like the worst or like questions that had y'all like what the fuck?
Somebody asked me on my personal page, like, am I keeping them hostage? Like on some R. Kelly stuff.
Like, yeah.
I was like, what?
Like
That's all
no.
wrong.
Right.
And I was like, nah.
We are talking about can y'all say
Polygamy.
Polygamy and polyamory
Mhm.
relationships. If you are interested in
If
this
y'all
type
have
of a
questions.
relationship,
Right.
there are
yeah.
two dating websites that you can go to. If you are African American, it is blackandpoly.org. I know E. Green's interested because he's a nasty ass nigga.
Yeah, he's talking about.
And sisterwives.com. You can find yourself love in this type of way if you are not capable of finding this in person and you will want this. So if y'all have questions
Or
for
you can
them,
use Facebook and Instagram. Instagram.
Yeah, they do have a
Just
Facebook page. The Black and Poly has a Facebook page,
You
like a
could
community.
just not even that. You could just ask, like, you know
Yeah.
what? Who, like, if you have a girlfriend, you could just post
Yeah.
just like, you know what? Me and my girlfriend looking for
But
somebody.
maybe somebody wants to
You
do
might-
it in secret because they scared.
No, but that's the thing. It might be
That's
100
cheating.
people. It may be 100 people. 100 people that be like, "What's wrong with you? That's this,
Yeah,
that's that." But
yeah.
it's gonna be that one that's gonna
That's
be
gonna
like,
hit
"What's
you
y'all
in
number?"
DM, like,
Or
are we
like,
serious or we
shit,
playing?
yeah, like y'all for real or not?
That's what
And
happened to me when
it
I was
is
looking
what
for a
it is.
sugar daddy, and I had. That's another story, but I had
These are
someone in my DMs and he was very serious, and I was like, okay, let's talk about it. So that's another topic for another day, another episode. Cause
Well, Stunt Double
It's
too.
Thursday, sugar daddy Thursday.
God
He
damn.
said he learned a lot from y'all. Good insight.
We are happy learning.
Thank you.
Do y'all have any questions for
E
them?
Green,
Like,
really?
what he say? Something stupid and
Ask
nasty.
him what he be saying to him, like to get him on the team.
It was us.
He
We
probably
chose him.
serious.
They chose
him.
him.
Just play it cool. The ladies gonna come to you with it.
I introduced them to each other and I stepped
Step back and let it happen. Okay.
Follow us on Instagram at them3 THEMTHR.
Somebody put
No,
down.
it ain't.
That's how you do it.
THR number 3.
E Green put down.
Yeah.
He put down. So you have to let them choose you.
Let them choose you. You might already have a girlfriend, but you know, like,
Stunt
So
Double.
let your girlfriend do that.
They feeling you. So you have to let them. Apparently, you got to be a decent guy.
Right. You gotta be a good man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if you know you ain't shit, like,
Right.
you just, it's
The
not gonna work for
relationship
you.
isn't based on sex.
Right.
Like, I want y'all to know we're not together for sex. Like, sex is a plus, but if it was just like down to just sex, like, don't get me wrong, our sex is great, but I couldn't be with them because if there's no communication, I'm sensitive. They're, you know,
Everybody's their own
they're
person.
more. I will say they're more like
We're
mature than I
very
am, so we
nonchalant.
have to be able to
And
communicate.
then we both
I still,
Capricorns.
we are.
so-
yeah, and
Ooh,
I'm
really?
I'm a crybaby.
I don't know. My sign just has never done well with Capricorn men. Like, I just feel like
They are
Sagittarius.
crazy.
I think it's because we so
Yes.
close.
It's
Like,
like crazy.
I am
as
a
a
totally
Leo-
normal person, and Capricorns are nuts to me. But
As
like,
a Leo, we're
y'all
not
are cool.
compatible. I just
Yeah.
feel
We're
like
not together.
We're not
I feel like they
compatible.
some
Capricorn.
throw the rock and hide your hand, motherfuckers. But they so fine. Y'all, okay, wait, but because I know they be trying to wrap it up, but just let me tell y'all something. Let's stay with the relationship, okay? They're both Capricorns, and they're both like Jamaican descent and Dominican descent, but it's on the respective side. So the mom is Dominican and the dad is Jamaican.
That's crazy.
That is cool.
Oh, no. Both of their first sons are born in February. They're 2 days apart. Their birthdays are 3 days apart.
Oh wow.
Yeah. They,
That's a lot.
like,
Do y'all believe
so
in like
obviously
numbers?
I have a type.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Like numerology.
Yeah. So you think that's why?
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
Are
like
you
and
like
it's
into
like,
a lot of
like,
shit?
even,
Like, this
even
is the
though,
same too.
like how I
Oh,
see it is
cool.
like, even though I'm in the middle,
I'm a
as far as I
Gemini
see
moon.
that, it's more her in the middle with her
Mhm.
hands out, and both of us,
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm
kinda-
literally the female version of him.
like
so she's
literally, like it's been time we've been in the car, and I brought up a song, and she was just playing it or something
like,
like.
girl, it's
Wow.
scary. It's
Wow.
scary.
A lot of deja vu type stuff.
And we found out the other day we own the same jacket.
Yeah, he walked in the room and she was looking at him.
I was like, is that my jacket?
Like, why
I was like, what? This is my favorite jacket. She
I was
went,
like, nah,
She
bro.
was
I
like,
went and got
"That's
a
crazy."
jacket. Like, the same jacket, same color, same everything,
Wow.
same droopy look.
That's crazy. Wow. Did anybody have any questions for them?
I think E Green comedy is like pretty induced.
Did it come in late? What
Like,
happened?
it's pretty cool, you know.
You're gonna have to watch
What's
the
that
whole
E
thing from the
Green comedy?
beginning.
Yeah, they have an Instagram page.
Team Cap.
It's them three, THEMTHR number 3.
He put, man, I
Nice.
want 2 women. This is so cool. I mean, follow their Instagram. Maybe Mally can give you some advice. They can give you some advice because clearly,
They're open and
yeah,
honest.
like if
Make
they
sure
don't
you
mind-
talk to one of us too.
Yeah.
Don't get,
Yeah.
you need a woman point of view.
Right.
Whenever you ask me something, go back and ask them, because 50% of the time I'm wrong. And that's just
A lot of
because
times I don't have
Well,
an
he's
answer.
not wrong,
I'll be like,
it's just
somebody
you.
answer this question.
it's the male's point of
I'm
view.
sorry.
So,
Okay.
But I think it's more than cool. Like it works.
Yeah.
It's a family
I think it's
dynamic.
awesome that it works.
Yeah.
It's a family dynamic, like you just said, and it like fits seamlessly. It sounds and seems like, and everything works. So that's good. Like shout out, kudos to y'all.
Yeah, like
That's
for
awesome.
real, for real.
Oh, we
And
took
it's a lot
a
of people that-
poll.
So how would y'all feel if like y'all had a sibling or your parents came to you and was like, hey, I'm gonna get in a polygamous relationship? Like how would you
As
feel?
far as a
Or your
sibling,
children?
I feel like I'd be like, oh, okay. Like, I'm not a judgmental person. So I feel like in terms of that, I'll be fine. If it was my mom, let's say like my mom today, I'd be like, okay, well, if that's what we're doing, then okay. Like, I'm sure you're sure, so okay. Right. If it was my daughter, it depends on how old she is. Like, I feel like if she's like 18 or younger,
Okay.
I'm like, okay. But if she's like grown, I'm like, okay, that's what we doing. All right. Let me meet them. Like, okay, let me make sure I get the right vibe, and just give you my opinion. You obviously you don't have to care.
Like, yeah, I don't think you're gonna like that.
Right, like you might
But
not
at least
care,
that's
but
honest opinion.
yeah,
It's not on no. I just don't support that. At
Yeah.
least you're interested in wanting like learn.
I can't, like, it's a lot of shit, like, as a grown-ass person, you can't stop someone else from doing something. It's been, like, growing up, you do what your parents don't want you to do in a lot of cases. So it's like, you gotta accept the shit and support your children 100% or it's not gonna go the right way.
So E Green Comedy, he says, what's the longevity of the relationship?
So you missed this
Yes.
beginning, so he's got like all the questions. All I see is his face down the shit.
I see it too.
Ashley and Valley were together for a few years, and then they met. Well, Camille sought them out. It seems like, and they've been all collective for a few months now.
And it works.
It's working.
He said, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's
And
okay.
there are kids.
There are
3
children
kids,
involved.
3 children.
6, 5, and 1 almost.
So has Miyomi?
Mhm.
Has she like attached herself to you? Like, did she gravitate
That's
to you?
my girl.
Okay.
Yes.
Like she come in the house looking for me.
Aw,
That's
that's
my girl.
right.
That's good.
And some people have asked me about that. Well, what about your kids around her?
They love
Our
her.
kids are around each other and around all of us.
Right,
So it's
it's
good.
a family, and I was
Yeah.
like,
And
they was like the first thing somebody would say is like, y'all do that in front of y'all kids.
Like,
do
what are we
it.
doing? Yeah,
Do
like
it.
we're
Yeah,
not
long,
having sex
right?
in front of our
Yeah.
kids.
Do I cook in front of my
Yeah,
kids?
we're showing them what
Does she do
watching
homework with them while
Yeah.
I'm cleaning up? Like, what are you talking about?
We're showing
doing?
them a happy household.
And I asked
like,
them, like, as a single or monogamous relationship, do you do that in front of your kids?
yeah, right.
Like,
It's
do
the
you-
same.
Like any
I
other
do the
relationship, just
same.
one more person.
Right.
As long as it's healthy.
Yeah, and
yeah.
everybody's happy, so it
if
sounds
you
like
can
the
get
kids
it out
should
of
be
your
happy.
head as it being like a slave ownership.
Yeah, like y'all have
That's the
That's
thing.
literally the only thought. Like
Yeah.
outside of him controlling us, what problem do you
Right.
see?
And what makes this unique with us is that Mal didn't bring it to the table. Like,
So y'all brought
She
she brought it to
said-
the table,
okay,
and
And he just
said it
helped me
takes
out.
a
I
village.
just
So
so
happy.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
E Green said it takes a village, so he is obviously into this shit. Like he is
He
on
really
y'all
know, but
side.
he really do it.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
this whole year.
he like, even though he was late, like we'll go back
He
on
gonna
it.
keep that
Like,
eye.
it does
for
take a
real.
village, and like we really be like on village duty. Like,
Yeah.
okay, you do this, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
this, and you do
That's
that,
good.
and it
I
all
like
just
him.
works.
Okay.
all 3 getting them ready for bed. All 3 getting them ready to go somewhere. Like,
But I guess it will make things easier, right? Or no?
I can.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're
I'm
welcome.
like,
I just realized,
y'all,
like,
I don't want people to think I'm ignoring them.
Girl,
Okay.
that's fine. That's perfectly
It's
fine.
fine.
Thank you.
They just
Thank
want
you.
to see all 3, but they're like, I can't see Ashley, but I know
They
that's
thought
her
we was,
talking.
some people think we're a fake page or stuff. Like,
No,
it's
yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Hello.
So y'all go out
We
together,
even
right?
respond like to
Yeah,
messages.
we go out, and that'd be a lot. A lot of
So they're
times
not
people
sure like
just
what's
be
going on, like
Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
Like the dude at Velvet Taco, the old guy.
Yeah.
Right.
what happened?
So we were in Velvet Taco and Mal pulled out our chairs before he went around and sat down. And then as we were leaving, this older guy walks up to Mal and he's like, "Man, I really appreciate what you just did." Like, it was so random.
And he was trying to get
like,
it out of me, but I wasn't saying nothing.
Man.
And he was like, whichever one of y'all are with him or gonna choose him.
But we never said.
And he was looking at me, and I was like, and he was like, yeah, all right. So
he's like, you don't see that no more.
Yeah, like
we know.
I'm all
Which
older
part you talking about? Yeah, right. That's good though. That's good. Your parents obviously raised you right because you know how to take care of not one but two women. Not one but two women at the same damn time. So.
Right, she did something.
Yeah, she did a good ass job. Shout out to mom.
Masha Rube is like a guardian angel, but she drinks.
that's my girl.
Palm Peach
is fire though. Like,
and that's what it is. And just me taking everything and putting it together. I took everything that my dad didn't do and I applied to do that.
That's good though.
Like, and then everything that she told me as far as women, how could I deny that? Because she's a woman and I applied it.
That's awesome.
When she told me when I was younger, like, you're gonna have to talk to women.
Yeah.
And I was like, what that mean? I know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's just on something. I'm gonna talk to him like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, what you mean?
Nah, she mean talk to him. Like, sit down, listen. The room gotta be quiet.
And he's so good with that, like just being patient and
I be wanting to rip his
what's
face
wrong
off.
with you?
Like,
you're so sweet.
You're
so sweet.
It's like I want to be so mad, but I can't. I gotta calm down now because I can't be mad at you.
Right?
Wow.
Seconds say like, man, yes, let's go. But you won't do that because you know I'm gonna do that.
I don't.
Man,
being with just her, she know I don't like arguing. So with both of them, I'm definitely not gonna.
Look, I'm gonna walk away, and when you guys are ready to calm the fuck down and talk to me, then I'll come back.
Right.
Type shit.
And then just imagine being with yourself.
Yeah,
because that's
y'all each other. That's crazy.
As soon as something is through time and through how much we are alike, I know when something wrong with them instantly. So she could just walk in.
Okay.
Let me.
But when it's something
pause the game.
I'll
be
like, let me get on it. Or if it's something wrong with her, I'll say something.
I have questions on y'all live too. I love y'all see that. Somebody says, so was there any jealousy in the beginning? If so, how did you all deal with that personally?
No.
Yeah, I think I had that question. So no jealousy.
Jealousy.
I don't feel it.
If you don't see it as a competition,
right?
And like
more so as a compliment.
I'm about to say my bad. Like she said, she know me, but she's attracted to her.
Yeah.
So why could it be any type of jealousy if she's attracted to her?
Yeah. Like all three of y'all are collectively attracted to each other.
Y'all, he's attracted to modern warfare. He's not.
We're just vessels.
That's cool.
This most we heard him talking like 2 days.
I watched earlier on
I don't cheat though.
I don't know. I might have okay, goddamn. He got enough at home.
Let me play my game.
All right. I was watching, I think I might have been like on Facebook trying to figure out what the fuck your name was, and I just had to ask him because I was like, I don't see what her name is. Let me just ask, and he wasn't responding. Right, I was like, I'm not about to put this on there. I need to know what her name is. So I was trying to like look, not snooping, but I was like trying to find clues to see what your name was. And I came across a live you did, and like you were playing the game, and they were both outside of the bed. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, that shit is cool. Like they all chilling in the bed. This nigga zoned out playing the game. You can like see him with the controller. And I think it was Ashley's page or something. And you had said you were like Camille's sad, and I'm thinking that's y'all baby name, not even thinking like I've seen the baby's name before. So they didn't even register to me till I asked Mally what your name was. But I was like, so he dead ass be on the game, and they both be right there sitting next to him, and they all like in their own world doing whatever. So.
And then I know on our page it says Camille, Mally, and Kat. Like I go by Kat, my friends call me Kat. I will Cam.
Cat.
Like if you calling me Ashley, like we real into like you know.
And she in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a question.
with
Oh,
his
I'm
heels.
sorry.
Hopefully,
went
she
to-
forgot it.
Yeah.
It'll come back, hopefully.
I know.
What does that say? Oh, that's the same one.
Yeah, that's the one, same one.
I did have
These
one.
questions.
Come on, you can do it.
They say sometimes if you look up, you'll show you. No?
It didn't work that fast. It didn't work
It
that
was
fast.
something I really wanted to know, but it'll come to me later. Yeah.
Wow. Anybody else have any questions from us? I still see a bunch of eager heads.
I think he's very interested.
He just stuck
I
right out.
gotta get him a manual.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, a couple needs an extra hand. But it's not really an extra hand, it's like it works.
Yeah, we don't look and like
Yeah,
you
it's not
said,
like
It's
looking
like
for
collective
work.
hands. It's
Yeah.
not an extra set. Like everybody is working together to make sure the household. My bad, my hand is in front of
No,
you.
you good.
To make sure that the household is working as a unit. It's a complete collective.
It's
Right.
just like the same way people can apply that to a monogamous relationship.
Yeah.
Right.
Two people becoming one.
Yeah,
It's the same thing. When she came, it wasn't three. It was still
She just
one.
fit in
We
the
all
list.
came together to achieve one thing.
The
So
way
We are
I see it
in
is
one
like
relationship. It's just 3 people.
The way
Right.
that I see it is like 3 people like seeking the same type of partner.
Right. Right.
That's
That
the
makes
thing.
sense.
We hardly ever fight hardly.
And we argue over dumb stuff. Like she thought I was mad at her over some milk.
That's cute.
and if usually if it's
I mean, I
something-
was, but I had let it go at the
Look, I
time.
was mad about
I
goddamn
was,
milk. However,
but I had let it go at the time she had brought it up.
I was just saying the milk not expired.
Didn't I just say I let it go?
But anyway,
it's obviously not over. We're gonna leave it alone.
It just happened before.
Now I'm gonna go
we
up and try to milk though
Yeah,
because I really want some cinnamon
Nah, it's
toast
gonna be
crunch.
it's gonna be in the car and it's gonna be
Let's
like
stop and get this girl
milk
some milk.
probably be
around.
So the way she slammed her refrigerator, like I just told this bitch to look. Not gonna.
But no, but usually when it's something like big, then I'm kind of throw on my hood and go behind the scene and try to.
So you don't
Okay,
play
I
like
come and I
middleman
but-
and fix it. He is the mediator.
No, I do. I come, but I do
Undercover.
it in a way to where I always do it is less conflict and less
Okay.
anything said. Cause one, like I said, my mama put me up on game on women. Women are reckless when they want to. They can say some shit that they don't mean.
Mhm, right.
And you can
I'll
never
admit that.
You can never come back from it. So I do like a lot of times. As soon as I understand that it's something big and major, and they both kind of I'm pissed off because of this.
Mhm.
I'm going up to the other one. Okay, well,
Let's talk about this.
we need to figure out what's going on, like what's wrong.
And
or
sometimes
whatever.
it don't even be right then. It'd be like days later or like a day later, and he'll bring it up and be like, "Well, hey, like you kind of the day need to chill out through." Or he like make sure make sure I'm full. I done had a drink. I done did me.
Then he talks to
And he's
you.
like, "Okay, since you in this."
You
Fine.
smart.
Happy.
Yeah. Somewhere at it.
Tell you, and it doesn't matter how bad like one of us want to be like, no, you tripping, no, it's this. He'd be like, no, like y'all really just need to, it's cool. You just change this, you just do this, and we gonna move on.
And for me, it's like I'm probably the one that's gonna mention it before him because I'm like, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
I need
Fix
to
this.
figure
Help
out
me
why
figure
I'm
this out.
upset. This like I don't understand what's going on right now. Like I'm not tripping. Like,
And I'm very emotional, so like the littlest
we gotta
thing,
be
I'd
there.
be like crying.
So we'll probably keep talking. This is gonna end within a minute, and it's recording, so we'll have this on our Apple Podcasts, our Spotify, all of that stuff. So it'll be an actual episode. Yeah.
We will log back on because all these people logged on.
Oh, just now?
Yeah.
Okay, so when it ends, we'll hop off and come back on. So hopefully y'all are
Part two,
ready and paying
episode
attention.
Yeah,
Right.
part two.
Yeah.
Wait, so you guys are gonna stay on the live?
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna
It's
cut off
gonna-
on its own, and then we'll just start it back up.
Okay.
So-
y'all make sure y'all come back.
Come back to it. Don't have us just sitting here. But
Yeah, because this is interesting.
It's
I'm
a
happy
minute left.
we're communicating.
Yeah, and
I
apparently,
was
like
going on
they're
before y'all did.
coming back on.
Oh yeah, y'all started before. we
So
started.
should we close it?
Yeah, we'll end it. So we'll go ahead
The
and
name
we'll
of
come
the
back.
wine is Cardinal with Red.
Yeah. Okay, so
Listen.
Hazy.
Yeah, this one actually tastes
So this
kind of
will be
like
like a-
communion wine.
but it
The
tastes
other one was
tastes
better.
good the more
It
you
is good.
Yeah, it is,
So
right?
This will be like
I
that
think it's
commercial.
good.
That commercial. I have a stain on my white shirt.
That one is the one we're drinking right now. So we're
Look at
gonna end this and
Look at my
then y'all hop back in and come right back. So all right, we'll be right back.
I knew Dante was gonna get on here.
That's
He just logged on.
hands on teeth.
Wow. You guys, I'm going to just tell y'all, we normally have a certain number, and this is like twice as much as we normally have watching. So, so I saved it. I saved it again. And I'll airdrop it to you before y'all leave because it's going to be the quickest way.
Okay. Thank y'all.
I was like, I can't get this.
I'm so happy y'all are like cool.
Yeah, I don't know why everybody think.
He won't have that type of energy around him though.
Well, I looked at his
For
face
real.
and I was like,
They'll probably derail you.
Yeah.
We would have never came or like when we got here. Like,
Before you hop back in on the live, see, check the story for that poll we had and see what the percentage is. So we asked the question. Oh, let me sit down. We asked the question. Yeah, we're back live.
oh, part 2.
Oh.
So we'll wait. We'll give y'all a chance to hop back in here before we like really start talking. But we have put up a question in our poll about do you feel like a polygamous relationship is for you? So we'll see. When I last looked, it was like the majority was yes. So we'll see what it is now.
When I looked, it was just as well. Yeah, it's still.
What's the percentage? 67% says yes, and then 33% says no. So it's in the higher odds for people.
And I always say more people are for this than what people think.
Right.
Like, don't think it's scarce. So like a lot of people know a lot. It's some people right now that's in polygamous relationships
and don't even know
you with a girl and you know she know you stepping out on her, but her favorite saying is I know he coming back home. And then the other chick is, you know, I know he got a gal, but he said he coming to me. Y'all might as well
join, yeah.
Just go together. If y'all know, especially if y'all know about each other, the point is you beefing for
right.
Or
where's
you know, like, you know, previous monogamous relationships haven't worked out for you because you personally cannot stop talking to one person. It's okay. Just go get a polygamous relationship. You know you a cheater.
This is what you're doing.
Right, you're not meant to be monogamous. Like, don't stop trying it. Like, it's some people out there that he just can't do right, or because you ain't meant to be single. I mean, well, you're not meant to be in just a monogamous relationship.
My bad for reaching in your face, Mally.
Yeah.
We got some mints over there so you ladies can kiss you when y'all leave. So you straight.
We appreciate it.
This wine is delicious, guys.
Yeah, the more and more you drink it, like it was like the first sip was like communion, but the more and more you go like this, it's good. It's good.
Grape juice.
Yeah, it is. It's like, yeah.
Did they hear you? No, that grape juice is strong. That's what I communion.
Damn. Trying to make the kids go to sleep.
I worked at Rochdale for like 2 weeks.
I told you that juice is strong, y'all.
And that tastes good too.
Y'all need to do something about that shit. That tripping. You in?
It might be from concentrate. They may not add enough water or something. You never know.
I met this
Look
girl.
into that.
She said, "You ain't gonna be here long." I said, "You don't know me," and she was absolutely correct.
She was correct. What's the comment we just got?
I used to be a cheater by nature.
You said that with your act name?
I used to be a cheater by nature, but I wouldn't want to be committed to multiple people at one time.
Do you feel like it's too stressful?
Yeah, is it too stressful?
Do you just know, at least you know that that's not your ministry. That's not something for you, my brother.
That's what I say. It's different dynamics.
Yeah.
What you would like the polyamory and the polygamous, that's
Polyamorous.
That's just a stamp. It's like sub chapters.
So many
it's
parts
like
of
I say, there are relationships where like women will agree for you to be able to deal with her and her without them dealing with each other or stuff like that.
I read that
they understand that you're doing that and they don't care.
Right. Yeah, it's like y'all together, we together, but we not together. Right. Like there are situations like that.
It's just in our case, we're all together.
Right.
Yeah, and it was another situation for you guys who weren't on the first half in time. There are some relationships where it's 2 men and 2 women, and the men obviously don't have, let me not say obviously, because the men are involved with each other, but in some cases, the men are like, this is my bro, like, we finna go to a game together, we finna play this together, we finna go play golf together, whatever.
Right. And then they go home to babe. They call a baby.
To each particular women. So you have a name for each one of them, and I don't know if you want to tell them again for the people who may not have been on the first part.
This is baby girl. This is babe. And it's not
Do
something.
y'all accept the same names for each other? Like, do you call her that and do you call her that?
I just recently started calling her baby girl, and I think it's just because I hear it.
Yeah.
So it's natural, like
Yeah,
when
to
I'm calling
say
her.
it,
I don't
yeah.
have to do that in this instance because I'm not dating two girls. I'm dating. Oh, my phone is it's tweaking again.
In my
It's
phone.
gonna keep doing it.
In my phone, her name is saved as TP because my family is from Louisiana, so we speak Creole and read Creole fluently. And TP is baby in Creole. So if I'm talking to my friends about her, I'll be like, man, T's so pretty. And I seen this picture and they be like, oh, pretty. Yeah. No, only one of my friends asked me that because she's like fairly still a new friend, so she doesn't know that I speak another language. But my friends have picked up on different terms.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
With this Ziggy badass,
No, I wouldn't.
he thinks.
We gonna have y'all log into their stuff. my phone done turned into something I don't know what's going on.
He said you might as well be single and kick it how you kick it with whomever. I think he's thinking how I thought at first about the sex.
So you can't have two favorite people that you just want to live with?
Yeah, I think he's just thinking about sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
What was that?
he said might as well be single and kick it how you want to kick it. But I just
But
you're the type of person that just like to have threesomes.
Yeah,
That's what you're interested in. We're not just interested in having sex.
Yeah,
And
like
it goes back to being polyamorous.
right.
But go ahead.
Like my whole perception has changed.
Yeah.
Like
Do you feel like you would be open to this?
I don't communicate well because
I'm glad you
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
that. Some polygamous relationships like are failed, and not only do you fail that polygamous relationship, but you also fail the monogamous relationship.
yeah.
You can ruin a monogamous relationship. So if you know this isn't for you and you know it's just a fad or something you want to do, stick to threesomes. That's fine. It's a sexual preference.
Right.
Right.
You know.
See, I don't. In a relationship, I shut down. You can do something to me, and I'm gonna shut down.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't work with y'all because you'll be like talking. I'll be like, "Fuck you," and I'll be in love. See, that wouldn't work.
Oh, well, yeah, I have to deal with them separately. Like, he doesn't like me shouting, like, cause I'll go completely deaf. So, for him, I have to, like, leave him alone, put my phone on, do not disturb. Like, I don't want to talk to him. But her, I can't do that shit. If I leave, she will crack my shit. So, I'll be having to sit in the bed real quiet, but I'll be so, my jaw be, like, tensed up.
Like she can get mad at him and obviously separate herself, but like when she get mad at me, like nah,
No,
you about to sit right here.
Yeah,
and
fix
you gonna be
it,
mad
okay?
at me in
Or
my
she'll
face or in the same vicinity, but you're not leaving.
Want to
me.
sleep on the couch, want to, like, she...
Like I'll give you your space, but don't leave.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, so
And
y'all
I'm like
all
that. I mean,
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was
Y'all all
like,
sleep in the bed together?
Yeah,
Y'all got a big ass
sleep in their
bed?
I
own
got a
bed.
big ass bed.
Okay, because I know I like to. I be asleep.
wow.
Diagonal.
Nah.
Then the kids
But how
got
is
a top bed and a pull-out bed, and Naomi has a little play
A
yard.
lot of times it's just like whatever spot you pick, that's where you at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Most time I'm in the middle. 'Cause
You probably the one that don't move. Like,
he moves the most though. Like,
really?
outside of getting up to go to work and stuff.
Yeah.
He's probably the one that'll get. I need something to eat. Oh, I'm thirsty.
In the middle of the night.
I'm turning the fan on.
Like yeah, but
How many times did y'all say y'all wake up in the middle of the night having 3 people in the bed? Because I wake up a lot by my goddamn self. So I can only imagine.
Once they out there.
Y'all like
yeah, I'm
big
about to say, we
sleepers?
sleep till damn near like 5.
I'm not that deep of a sleeper. If I feel anything going on in the bed with me, I'm up like, what the fuck? Like, what's happening right now? Like, I'm not that type of sleeper. I guess you gotta
I
be a
can
deep ass
hear
sleeper.
everything around me. Like say if I heard something happening outside the room, okay, I can get up. But as far as me just being up because they in the bed, nah, I'm out there.
Yeah.
It's pretty comfortable. I like to snuggle. So.
Okay, I got a pretty decent.
I had a random thought. I don't know why. Y'all need to practice a fire drill. Y'all family is 6.
First of all, the kids. Let's start here. The kids, I am sure they would survive anything better than us.
Y'all don't understand.
Our kids are
You need
like.
to get up in the middle of the night, scare their ass, everybody up out their sleep to get your
You don't
family
even need to do
outside.
that.
They will be getting us.
It's dangerous.
Really?
Yeah, like,
They will come get us.
for me, me on me, like that's our alarm. We know her different.
Anything off outside, it start raining. She nah.
Then Santana instantly, what's wrong with me on me? And Hayden, that's odd enough if you buck. I'm trying to tell you.
Hayden the one that's gonna peek around the corner like, oh, okay.
Girl.
Said, what's that?
Yaya_Judah. The lifestyle is not easy, but with a lot. Oh, y'all know.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's one of my parents at the daycare.
But with a lot of work and serious understanding, it's possible. Communication truly is key to any relationship.
Yes, for sure.
Well said.
Yeah.
Communicating and understanding.
Yaya know.
Hey, we
Yaya knows. She's very knowledgeable.
Is she?
She's very upfront.
Does she practice is that the right terminology?
I can't speak personally on her sexual affairs and interaction because I'm not.
No. I don't know that.
What?
I'm asking.
Oh,
is she in that type of relationship?
Yeah.
Well,
like I said, I can't speak on it.
Oh,
I'm not
right,
sure.
right,
I don't have
right.
those type of.
Okay.
Well, if you're willing to answer the
I
question,
can't speak 'cause I don't know.
then let us know if you are in that type. Because that was very well said. Like,
Yeah, like
so we just want to know, are you an insider or outsider? Just let us know that. You could just say.
Yeah,
say
like
that.
we don't want to know.
We just want to know what perspective you had that you came with that from.
But she's very down to earth, very open. She whatever she tells y'all, and
she said yes.
Okay.
That's
And
what's
it's
up.
working for you? Like, how is that going for you? Like, what's your dynamic? Is it another man? Is it another woman and a man? Or what's your, like, let us know. If you were open to sharing just a little bit with us
y'all
so we
should
can kind of keep it
definitely
going.
invite her to your show.
Yeah.
Her and her sister.
Well, you would have to come back too.
Fee is her name.
All three. All
But
y'all
I'm
like
trying to get her Instagram name.
We definitely can.
But they're artists.
Yeah, because like clearly we wasn't the only one interested.
Right, like this is a lot of people are very interested. Hey, Jasmine,
and it's a lot of people that's either like they like, oh, this is cool. I want to know this and this.
Yeah,
and
but then you
people
hear
that's
all
like,
the work.
Then there's all the other people that's like, I don't like it. It ain't right, but they still like this.
Those people,
They still thinking like what they
doing.
doing.
People who wish they could
Is
do
it
it,
still working and stuff like that?
No, I think they just really lack understanding. Like
that was my problem.
Right. It was a chart on that Pan-African website that showed how often or like how much of polygamy was going on in different areas and regions in the country, rather not our country. What the fuck is it? Like in the world, whatever. Okay. Anyway, so like it's like very big, like the entire fucking Australia. That's like a whole thing. Like everybody down with that.
Yeah.
And then it was like several different regions in Africa and all of that. And then it was just the only people that has it illegal is the United States.
Yes.
Okay.
So I thought that was
so fight for our rights,
very close-minded and stupid.
Right.
So do you think
I don't want to have to go to Jamaica to get married, but I will.
Right. Do you think they'll
because we gonna have a house party there?
Okay.
Do you think
they'll invite us because we gonna come to
do you
the
think
ceremony.
They'll add that to like that? I don't know if this is an offensive question, but the LGBTQ. Do you think they'll add
like after the plus? I think it's an IA now. It's a lot.
Would they add the P?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think so. Mainly because it kind of is
its own thing,
kind of like implied.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Lesbians or bisexuals. It's kind of already implied.
More than one person on lane.
Because you gotta understand, it is still one unit.
Right.
So
because while you have one unit,
it's still so many regions that have to legalize same-sex marriages before you even cross that bridge. Right. I got you.
So Yaya says I have a girlfriend, but my girl has a man. He and I are not in a relationship, but he respects what they have.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So do y'all live together as well, or is that like a separate entity? Like, what's the dynamic of that? Do they live together? You live separate, and you have a separate relationship with her? Like, what's like? You know what? We're just gonna send you a message, and we'll have you come on another time because that's a lot of your information to just drop off in here. So let's just save that, and we'll talk to you. Yeah, we'll talk to you about that. Another time. But yeah, do y'all have any more questions? Like, feel free to ask Mally, Kat, and Cam some questions about their polyamory relationship where they are all a collective unit. They are all in a relationship with each other. It's one collective relationship. So if y'all have any questions about that, how that works, whatever, if you miss any part, then drop the questions or comments.
Yaya said, "Oh, she's really open. Like
she dropped that info.
No, they live together, but she has a key to her place. So I guess it's different dynamics, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said, at the end of the day, it's always what works.
Yeah, like that works.
Questions, ma'am.
Like if it works.
Yeah, like with polyamory, polygamous, all of it is not subjective to this is how you need to be,
right?
This is how it should be. Like
it really is. Like she's like just can be mixed so many ways as far as what.
Like the girls can live together, the man can be by himself.
Right. Because we like always joke when we're riding through like Montrose or whatever, we joke and say, "Oh yeah, that's gonna be my house, my house, my house." I already told them everything inside my house is gonna be pink,
and I can't do it. I can't live in no pink house.
Yeah, we're polar opposites. Like
y'all are gonna have to have some balance. Maybe you can have a pink room.
That's what I
said. A
said.
pink closet. That's like your solitude.
She can get the
That's
pink
why
room and the pink Barbie car, and you got it.
Right.
That's why we're gonna flourish and be so successful that we can all have 3 houses and we're right next door to each other.
Just get some land and build.
Why would you do that?
Why is that impossible?
Very separate but joined houses on some land.
What?
With her horses and pigs and stuff.
Yeah, I want a farm.
I guess so. Like,
I just want to play the game.
Right.
The entire house would probably be like Chris Brown's, like nothing but games and art. And
so, are y'all gonna have a house in the front of the 3 of those houses that are like a collective family house? Like,
no, you don't have to be together to be a family.
Right.
If that makes sense.
That's true.
Like Camille takes, time with Hayden alone. They sit on the couch, they watch his tablet. Naomi and I argue because she always see.
They might go run errands, and I take Santana somewhere, and everybody, doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Or then she might just come like, all right, well, I'm about to get Santana. They, take them to Hill or whatever. Okay, fine.
Right.
They get a
Thank
break.
you.
They get a break, but usually that's followed by a little girl coming
right
and snatching my hair. But whatever.
At the end of all of it, it's like, okay, now I need you to take care of this because this is not.
Yeah.
This I can't deal with this.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we always end up coming back to him because he's kind of like our center. Pretty much, like even though me and him act like he's literally the one that.
And for those of you that just jumped in, it's not in a slave master type of way. It's a respective way. Like he holds their dynamics together.
He's like my spirit animal.
So my question is for Mal. Like, who do you go to when you're overwhelmed?
Both of them, depending on the situation and how I want to be, because it's 2 different things.
You know them well enough to know which way it's gonna go.
And like I said, like it's some things that I talk to her about because I'm gonna want the in-depth feminine, view to where it may calm me down when I don't do nothing rash.
Yeah.
And her, I may talk to her because I want to talk something.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
it works.
You already know which direction you want to go, so you know who to talk to amp up the way you want to feel. So I don't know if that's a good thing because like if you want to turn up, I'm finna go talk to Cam because she gonna let me turn the fuck up. Or no, I ain't gonna tell Ashley this shit because she gonna make me calm down.
Even with that though, we might surprise him because I might have my days where I'm feeling feminine and I'm not on some nucky book shit.
Yeah.
And she'll have her days where she like, fuck it. So what's
up? Like what we gonna do? Who we finna ride on?
Yeah, this one day we almost hopped out of car on somebody, but that's another story.
Can you imagine?
But like if it does happen, then I'll just act accordingly and just I know like okay, talk to her about her, in a certain manner, and then talk to her about it because when she turned up, it's
something wrong.
Yeah, it's a lot to bring it back down.
Something happened in her day where it's like, all right, so now we need to focus on you because why are you so turned? What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Okay.
She's straight fire. Like it ain't no
so
in between.
For all my Leos out there, it takes 2 Capricorns to balance 1 Leo. If you're happy, you go get your 2 Capricorns. Right. Thank you for this public service.
My thing is if I'm too calm, then
that's when I'm like, and she just quiet and chilling and stuff.
Something wrong.
She was the dance move and trying to swing at me or nothing. Then I go and be like, and she did like her shit. I be like, what's wrong? I go to her and I be like, what's wrong?
Yeah,
and she kind of be like, nothing, but like, nah.
Yes,
like,
the energy,
this side of the room
is
got
off.
hot.
Yeah.
This side of the bed is hot.
He knows the balance for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm emotional, so like everything gets to me. But it's good if you feed me because then things wait.
The root of all of Ashley's problems are to be fed.
Yeah. No, that's not
The way to fix it.
No,
The way to fix it. The way to fix it is to give her some food.
And my daughter's the same way, so.
And it ain't like, and like I said that to somebody in front of people, and they was like, "Well, you're pandering, or you're like they tried to make it a negative light." I was like, "I don't give a fuck what you talking about."
Right. It doesn't matter.
I
how you
know
feel about
that
shit.
fucking makes her happy, and
Right.
like especially when I need her to be in a certain mood to talk to her about something.
I know what to do to make
I'm
my
finna
woman
get
happy.
This
I'm
boy
finna
don't have
be
to talk to me
full.
about nothing serious if there ain't no food sitting right
Like
here.
if I'm and I see like she ain't talking about, I'm like, "What's wrong with you?" Just some pancakes.
But I mean,
in there.
sometimes I really just be chilling. Like, I don't be having nothing to
You
say.
gonna eat after that too.
Even just in
Just in
case
case.
you chilling, we about to cook.
Just in case.
Damn, so
I
they
just
both
ate, so I
know.
guess I can eat again. But
I'm not that bad, y'all. I'm a good person. I just.
she's
Y'all, we went to
amazing.
Six Flags though. We played this game where you gotta break the place. I was like, oh, I do this shit at home for free.
Oh, God.
But nah, she's
No.
they both are amazing women, and especially in their own way. And like that's the whole thing. Like it wasn't like I got two women that act alike that both listen or whatever, because they both like I'm not gonna say listen as in I tell them to do something, but they listen in their own way. If I'm giving my opinion about something, because I don't ever say I'm telling them what to do. I put my little note in the air, and if they receive it, then they receive
and
it.
we
put it out
always
there.
receive it, though.
So-
We always receive it because he's probably speaking the most logic.
out of everybody.
Yeah, like I say, like I make her come to her and be like, "That's some dumb ass shit," and she be like, "All right, you right," and I come to her and be like, "Baby girl, come here."
Yeah, you gotta like.
Come here,
Give it
and
to
I
her
had to
different
deal with
way.
the come here.
Because that's
like,
how it is.
for
Like,
real,
she's
for real,
very
like-
sensitive, and I'm just like, lay it on the table,
Like, what's up?
So just gotta know, like
Yeah.
Right. I mean, not every relationship is like that, but learning who you're with and learning about,
And
what
again,
we
partners,
have,
what
the
works.
unity
Right.
and how it works. It ultimately just smooths everything.
Yeah.
and it's like people, it must be perfect. No, it's not perfect.
Yeah, it's
Because
not
for
easy.
one, as long by now, if it was perfect, I wouldn't trust it.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything has to have a
Yeah,
pros and cons.
right.
Everything has to have
Like, ain't no way. this shit
everything
supposed to
gotta
be good.
have an up and down. So like if it wasn't no downs, then I'll be like either somebody in this for something else.
Yeah.
Somebody's trying to offer me. Like it's something. So like you gotta take the good and the bad.
Right.
To be able to,
Definitely.
just like with anything, your family, your coworkers, whatever, you're gonna have up and downs in any type of relationship. Whatever type of relationship it is, it's gonna be that type of stuff.
I ain't heard you for like 5 minutes.
Because I'm listening.
She processing,
and I'm
honey. When
taking
she
it all
like
in.
she processing. That's how she does. Like when she quiet, she listening, she thinking, and she like forming some other questions and some other shit going on.
No, I'm taking
Like
it
when
all
I'm
in.
quiet, I'm confused and I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like we're just completely different in that aspect.
More
But
comments?
People are just joining in, honestly. And the last person just said, "Do what makes you happy."
right.
Yeah.
I
And that's all
actually
it is.
agree.
We're not recruiting people to be.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's definitely not no
Polyamorous.
cult.
Y'all really came
Right.
to us
Definitely not
because
no
we
cult.
was just living.
That's true. We did seek them out. And like in terms of us as a collective, I don't know if y'all know, like this is my best friend. We've been best friends for
You're right. She gonna kill you.
she ain't, she probably don't remember. I'm gonna say 10 plus years. That's like our
Jada get a real look right in my face.
it's 10 plus years. So we've been together for way too fucking long. But anyway, our whole dynamic, we're not even pro-choice, it's pro do whatever the fuck you want. Like do whatever the fuck makes you happy. So if this type of situation makes you happy, if this type of relationship makes you happy, this is what you want to do. Go for it. You made a comment about like sniffing coke. If you do coke, that's on you. If that makes you happy, do whatever the fuck you want to do. We don't do coke. We don't do coke. But if you want
I
to,
gotta know some shit.
yeah. But if you want to, then alright, do your thing. Do your thing.
But not around me.
Right.
But do your thing.
I had to teach a coworker earlier. She was like, "What's this about this purple stuff in Sprite?" And I was like, "What?" She's from New York, so I was like, "Oh, that's choline. It's like I had to break it down and like tell her." And she was like, "Well, why do people drink that?" Yeah, and I was like, okay, you know, I was like, but this is what it is. And she's like, well, why did I drink that? I don't know, and I don't care. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like, that's just
like everybody should
whatever
be able
makes
to
you
do what
happy.
they want to do.
Right.
As
But
long
there's
as
no
it
rule book,
doesn't
no way.
affect
affect somebody
The
else.
way I
Exactly.
see it is like, you know, people attack a lot of what we do, but like, you know, you don't notice the real stuff that's affecting
People
your life.
always
Like
attack
the way
what's
you
foreign to
eat,
them in their life.
you
Like
know.
people always go against the grain
Yeah,
in
when you
terms of
don't
something they don't know.
understand.
Exactly.
Like-
Like you don't know. Like home chick loving my dark skin who don't know shit about it is the one who got an issue and has something to comment about.
Right.
Like she doesn't know shit about it to have that opinion that she has. And you were entitled to that. I'm sorry if I offended you. I don't.
No,
I
I'm
don't, you know,
No,
I don't
she's
care, but
entitled to her
Right.
opinion, but still, I was like,
you obviously
low
don't know
self-esteem.
anything about it.
I really want to
to-
say,
Man, we
man.
pretty
And a lot of
happy.
times,
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Y'all
like
probably
now-
have more self-esteem than she does.
I mean-
Like she's probably not confident enough.
Look at you.
to-
Look at them. Man, please. Man, where did she come from anyway?
I'm not sure.
It was like Mal, you know, said like, you know, will follow us, you know, because
Yeah.
You'll see
we
us
know
in
that
our life.
when we say that you guys are ignorant, we're not saying it as an insult.
You
We
just don't
actually
know
understand the
You don't
difference
know
between
anything about
ignorance and stupidity.
Yeah.
Stupidity is knowing what polygamy is
It's-
and knowing that it's successful, but you won't accept it just because you don't want to.
Right.
But if you're ignorant to it, you don't know about it, you're fearful of it. So it's a different type of vibe. So I would rather, like, you know, like her.
Yeah, like
I would rather try to change your opinion if you're ignorant, but if you're stupid, I'm gonna ignore
Right.
you.
Yeah, ain't no, we can't fix that shit.
Like,
And
no,
I
I'm
was
single.
definitely
Sorry,
ignorant to it because I didn't know. Like
And with being
y'all are like
single
the
comes
first
being lonely.
people I've
Right.
interacted
Well, nothing
with.
to do. But
What's the Astro score? Somebody drop it in there. I need to.
5-2, they losing.
I wanted
want
this to be the nice
seven.
game.
Okay.
Astros, you're disappointing us.
Right.
Well, they're gonna win. There you go. It's okay. It's gonna come back in a few
Right.
minutes. Like they're a little
What
tired.
inning is
What
it?
inning? Yeah.
Let's see. Hopefully,
Well,
that made me a little sad. Like,
I'm
we're gonna
happy.
win.
Y'all do the talking.
Yeah, no, we're
happy
gonna
with me
win.
being the newcomer and all of this is
Yeah.
what.
It's the
So for you feel like it just fit for you, like you just hopped in and everything was
Yeah.
like, oh,
It
okay.
really did. 'cause-
Wait, so
it was
I'm
natural
sorry.
too, huh?
But okay, so you have a baby.
Mhm.
How did the child's father feel about it?
Yeah, I was
Or
gonna ask that earlier
is that just
about
not even
how
a issue?
My
sensitive
son's
mom.
dad is not even like
She's
present.
too
in
young.
Oh,
this.
okay.
Even if he was, sure he wouldn't care. He got his own situation going
Oh,
on.
okay. Okay.
Like,
Has your son's mom expressed any feeling towards it? Like,
She just asked to meet her
okay,
because it was more on.
have
I
y'all
wanted,
met yet?
yeah,
Okay.
it was more on the line. I communicate with
Like,
everybody.
I just want to know, like, who
He's
this
very
is.
good at
and
shit.
Like
okay.
it,
Very
this
open,
don't
even
just
when
be
we're
with just
together.
them. Like
Okay.
it was like,
That's
okay,
good.
well, you know, you need to meet her because she gonna be around September.
Right.
It
Right.
did come up like, well, it's gonna be the, you know,
Yeah.
but she know and understand that I don't put my son in no type of danger,
Right.
or I don't expose him to nothing that could like affect him, you know, on a daily basis. So
I
that
think-
was that understanding. Then finally, when she met her, she was like, okay, well, you know, I know
Right.
now. So
Yeah, I know what the
I think
dynamic
knowing
is,
that
and
I
understand
had
them,
a
okay.
son and knowing my son's around the same age as Santana kind of like helped a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that is good.
So communication
like
is key.
Communication, equal understanding. Like you got to educate the other person. And like we said, if you are not good at communicating, and you, thank you, Jasmine, for that score update. If you are not a person that's good at communicating or work ethic or just relationships in general, then this may not be the type of relationship
You have
dynamic
to
for
also be
you.
receptive. Like,
Right.
You can't
Yeah.
just, you know, communicating good. You, like Mal said, you can tell somebody.
Yeah, communication
wrong,
has like
but-
several levels. Like people you can listen, but can you comprehend?
Right.
Can you comprehend and respond? Can
you
you
put yourself in
like
my shoes for a
right
second?
Yeah.
understanding?
You-
Like
you
it's a lot of
gotta really
aspects to
be
that.
Slow to anger. You can't get upset at every opinion that somebody has.
That's like a different thing from yours.
So
She's still learning. It's
23, I got plenty of time for that.
but obviously, like they both are a good balance for you, so it
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
works.
Like he's like, I guess the way to explain my view of the relationship is like Mal is like more stern, more like straightforward,
Mhm.
and Camille can be that way, but she's not that way all the time.
Mhm.
Like if I'm telling her something's wrong with me, like how can I put this? Like feminine wise.
I'm going to nurture mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this one time, like I came in, like I was like really, really upset, like at something else. I guess with like one of my friends, I can't even remember, but like she ran me a bath, like set up a hookah. We
So
took
you're a
bath
good
together,
girlfriend to both partners.
That's good. Try to be.
Yeah.
That's good. I wouldn't be around. I'm telling you.
Now don't get me wrong, like she don't do stupidity though, and I'm pretty.
And that's what people don't understand. That's how it can work too. Cause I cannot be in a setting and they are girlfriends without me being there, so they can still have a relationship dynamic without me being there. And then when I come, then it's my girlfriends and and I'm their boyfriend.
Right.
It's versus her and me in.
That was my question.
What is it?
I don't know how many minutes this was, but tell us, what is it?
I wanted to know how does a public display of affection work between all
We
three.
don't really do PDA that much.
Oh, y'all don't.
But when we do, like, we don't really. It ain't for everybody. to see.
Else.
So
yeah,
we really doing it, and it's amongst us. It's in our own
It's
space.
just something,
so
like
really
normally, like any other
right
2-person couple.
Like the most
PDA
PDA that we do is like holding hands all together.
Mm-hmm.
Or like we'll be walking and she be like this and she be like this and we all be walking and everybody be looking like, what the fuck is going on?
And that happens a lot leaving Ocean. It's so sad because like people will be watching us like, and we like, shit,
like this is
we're going to the car. Like,
Okay, that was my question. Because me, I haven't been to Ocean in a long time. The last time I went, the girl wanted to charge me $10. Let me not be shady. But anyway, I drink a lot, so if I would have seen y'all at Ocean, I probably would say, y'all together.
Right.
What y'all do?
That's not offensive, though. Like, people asking us questions isn't offensive at all.
So they ask monogamous people the same.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
We understand the ignorance
you ask the question.
Yeah, like, y'all understand, y'all changed my whole perspective. Like, so I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because y'all changed it. Like, I don't know. That's why I'm quiet, because I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, that's what
I wasn't expecting, like, y'all to come.
Sorry, y'all.
And change my perspective.
Oh, yeah, that's much better. Oh, yeah, the thighs. Ooh, okay.
So that's pretty much, like, we understand the ignorance of people, so
Yeah,
we're not offended by people asking questions. Okay.
And then y'all are like the first poly couple that like I've experienced.
Right, same here, like in real
because
life.
Houston has a lot of
Yeah, they do.
The
They
community is huge.
It's huge.
It is.
Like,
I almost joined
like,
one.
you would think that you seeing like couples out
The Facebook page,
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. Like it's only once you get to the page, I don't know if we was on the same fucking Facebook page, but it's like you either in or you off that bitch. So I was like, oh shit, I was pressing buttons. Like, so yeah.
Yeah,
Probably the same
it's
shit.
definitely a lot of poly couples in Houston. So
Wow, that's good.
I think they have like a poly club out here too.
Yeah, they do. It came up, and they have a black one.
Indeed. What's the name of it?
I don't know,
Share
but
it for the people.
It comes up for real.
The websites were blackandpoly.org and sisterwives.com if y'all are interested in looking for this type of a relationship. So, yeah.
So do y'all really need to get married? Like,
No, I just think
I don't care about the legality.
right.
I just want.
We can all three get married at the same time together. Like we don't care about it being legal.
right?
It's
Yeah,
just
that's what.
Like a ceremony.
The unity.
I mean, you're kind of like, a couple of you are considered to be like hippies. So, some free spirit.
All right, y'all want to hear my plan? It's just my plan. A backyard wedding.
There's nothing wrong with
Airbnb
that.
house party.
So, like, I can see y'all having, like a 3-way ceremony and y'all getting married, like, unofficially,
She can go
officially.
there and get married to Ashley real quick, and then boom, back door, there we go.
I mean, I can see y'all all, like, in your
all three
fucking
together.
flowery, lacy dress with
And,
your
like,
halo and your, like,
Yeah.
your
I really
linen pants
can.
with no shirt on. And, like, you and whatever makes you happy, because I don't know you yet. So, like...
But she has like a good spirit.
Right, like, yeah, you
It's
seem like a really
she's
good
an amazing person.
So like I feel like I could see that. Like all three of y'all up there together, like with whomever. I don't know about
there's
we're not
different
gonna get into
symbols of
beliefs.
unity
Stuff.
versus
Right.
the rings. Because some
Right.
people do the sand pouring, some people do the water unity, some people do the watercolor.
Somebody do blood pack.
We not doing no
We ain't doing
fucking
that.
Then it's like wolf pack.
Y'all make sure to
Change
do like
somebody to
the
blood
old
would not
school
be
kid
one.
way, just spitting into each other hand type
But
shit.
nah, it's plenty like she said ways.
Yeah.
For me, like I talked to her about it before, and I was like, I really don't. It ain't that I don't care for it. It's just not no big deal.
not
Like
a
a marriage ain't a big deal.
Yeah.
But she did express to me. She like, well, I kind of want the whole thing. But like, if that's what you want, like we could do that.
Make you happy.
Like we could, we could do that. And she may
It's
not
like
want
a
to do it,
princess
and
right
we
now.
won't. Like
I haven't seen Miss Pink
My whole
House.
thing is like I've been engaged before, like an actual monogamous relationship where I was engaged, and that didn't work out, obviously. So it's kind of like I don't really care for a big wedding. Like I want us to go get married in Jamaica just for like. That's something that would be special between us, but at the same time, I don't give a fuck. We don't have to.
But like that be the thing. Like people always bring up marriage as if
that's the
longevity
goal. Like,
in a relationship can't exist without it has to equal that. When it don't, like it be like y'all heard people like together 14 years, then they got married. Like why would they do that? How did they do that?
So
but like
judgy about it.
And then
like,
we
did it when we
that
felt like it.
It's like
and you gotta
stamps.
pay for that shit. Sorry.
Right.
It's like
and if it don't work out, you gotta pay for that shit. Like it's a lot of money involved.
It's like stats of couples that like go 14 years and as soon as they get married, they get divorced.
Yeah.
Really? Why?
Right. Say them coins.
Like for what? When you should have just been going together for the rest of y'all lives.
That's true.
If somebody going together and they're not married, one person not cheating, the other person not cheating, they happy. What's the point of marriage?
Right.
Nobody can tell me besides tax purposes.
Right. What is it? If
maybe
broke,
insurance.
don't fix it. You're
right.
You're right.
I still haven't grasped what type of security is marriage outside of a license saying when this person die, I take all of their belongings.
Right.
In any two ways, you can still like have a life insurance policy, and he can have y'all as beneficiaries.
Yes.
And another life. So it just,
And it's
I love wedding cakes and all that.
And then it's like especially with her
wedding,
being my daughter's mother, I can especially put her as a
right.
I can put her on like it's not that tough like to get around some stuff.
Anybody as your beneficiary.
Really?
That's true.
And then people are like, well, what if you pass away?
You can put your pet.
I can write Camille.
You can?
Yes, you can put your
can.
pet, but he or she has to have a power of attorney.
Girl,
So
I learned
you
something.
That's that white people shit.
Yeah,
that white people. I have a question for you, Cam. So, I forgot it. Okay, so you said that you have been in these types of relationships before. So what makes them different for you to, like, how you're saying now you consider marriage and stuff like that?
Let's see. Previously, I've had relationships that were like, the girl was more into me, and that's just not what I was looking for. And then I've had relationships where it was just they just want to have sex, and that's also not what I was looking for. So it worked. It didn't work for different reasons.
Okay.
And with us, like I don't know if it's just magnetic or what is going on. It happens so naturally. It's something that I wouldn't try to let go of that.
Yeah, it is really genuine. Like
you can like feel the shit.
It was
like,
so natural.
Some fellas, it's hard for them to kind of turn mushy, so I do it for them. So like, y'all know when y'all be sick and like your girl like baby you, imagine that times 2. Like,
oh Lord,
what? I've been like, oh my god, both of them like
I'm sick, I'm dying, help me now,
like y'all hear that? Like
that's why I gotta get that fake cough from.
No, on a serious note though, you can catch Mal in a mood. Like he probably wouldn't even be feeling any type of way. But just a simple fact, like, okay, they haven't been here all day. So when we get home and we're all just there in the bed, he playing his game, like, you'll catch him just kind of like
easing into it, accepting all the love.
My girl's home.
Especially like if all 3 of the kids are in the den and then we're in the room.
And Because everything
like,
is at a.
the main 5 people I care about are here.
And that's
He actually started
when
to
you
say
can
that.
tell that now it's just like, I want this. That's
awesome.
So have the boys, like, obviously the 2 older children, have the boys seen y'all, like, let's say holding hands or all in the bed together and had questions yet? Nobody has
I
said
guess
anything.
if you
They literally
grow up
don't.
with
I don't
it,
think they pay
Then it's
attention.
okay.
Yeah, and like not even pay attention. They just don't care.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
my son,
It's
how
in my
like
house,
my son,
everybody
His
happy.
son probably knows
he's
the
so
most.
and he's so mature, but like his brain isn't mature enough to say like are they all having sex? He just like
Yeah,
well
it's
who
just
is
like
she?
everybody.
I'm
And I
about to
said,
say
what's that
that's
sound
what he's asked me before. Like, he's asked me, what are you and Camille? And I was like, well, we're friends. And he was like, well, like friends where y'all kiss each other like me and Dad. And I was like, yeah, like friends. And so he like was mature enough to take that.
And he was like,
But my
oh.
boy hated
And
it.
then
I got 2 girls.
like my son, he kind of brought me to the side. And he was like, well, so what do I call Camille? I said, you call her Camille. He like, so what is she? I said, she family. He said, okay, like if it's like if I say something, it's staying strong for him.
Yeah, like
so I said
okay.
that's family. So he said, oh, okay, that's family. So
how old is he again?
Family, friend, he take that, and you bonded by
yeah,
blood.
so
family.
like and then like I said, like as he saw, he kind of like was looking around and watching what was going on. That's when he when he took to Hayden, he was like, we're gonna be brothers. He off the rip said he was like, we're gonna be brothers.
Yeah.
So he kind of knew what
And
was
Hayden's
going
like,
on.
all right, bro.
Yeah. I was like, all right, cool.
And when they play brother, come see brother.
Right.
That's when you use each
awesome.
other's names unless they mad at each other, then they hate it.
Hannah's probably the one that's more knowledgeable, but at the same time, he's still a kid, so he's knowledgeable to a sense where it's like he understands enough for him.
Mm-hmm.
Like it makes sense for him the way it is.
And he don't try to
point.
step to hating about it at all either.
Right.
Like he not the type of kid to be like, and I know he's not gonna be the type of kid to be like, my daddy got both of these or nothing like that. He just so loving. He just on something like we all family.
This
like,
is my family.
Like
yeah.
you my family, bro. Like that's all I know.
I'm a dinosaur. I gotta protect everybody in the house type.
And I
My
know,
boys be tripping.
and I know she brought it up before. She was like, well, you know how Santana feel about his daddy being. Hayden not the only kid that I've been around. Like it's a joke that I crack and some people crack when I say I'm everybody daddy, but like all kids attach themselves to me, so like that's just something natural too. So like Hayden was just more of a bonus for me. Like damn, now I get 2 sons. Like hey, like now it's lit. 2 sons and a daughter. Like now she got protection.
Right.
So like
Hayden loves everybody. Like Hayden's like if you're around, I love you. He gonna give you a nickname, everything. Like so Hayden, he's just he's go with the flow.
Yeah.
He doesn't get upset with anything. He's just like, well, we're all here. Now he's expecting everybody to be all
like
here.
if
like
somebody's not
But yeah, no,
like,
we
what's
now
that
looked
sound?
together
Yeah.
one day and he looked like he was about to cry. We were like, wait, no, we're coming right
He
here.
was like, but where y'all going? And I was like, no, we coming from there.
So
like,
he's making sure his family
His face
is
turned
together.
red. I was like, whoa, you are like your mom.
Right.
And I will say, like, when I first met Mal, like, I came over for the first weekend, and he was like, okay, well, you gonna pack a bag and come back? I was like,
That was the same way.
so I just met you, like, last weekend, and she was the exact same way. She was like, okay, so y'all coming back tomorrow? I was like, what the? And so then he said it. He was like, man, too bad we can't see Camille today. And she's like, why not? I was like,
Yeah, like,
Capricorns are like a straight to the point. Like, okay, I like you. This is what the fuck I want. Let's do this before somebody do some dumb shit and fuck it all up.
And Leos are kind of reserved.
Yeah.
Leos are kind of reserved because we are so emotional. So, like, when it fell, I was like, all right, well, I'm going to go home a couple nights. She just kept going, like, well, why? Like,
it was more her, like, okay, just give her space. I was like, I know she would want space. She would at least, she would have told us or in some type of way, but like, all right, child, time to go home or something like that.
So that ties all into that when I'm mad, I can't leave.
She's like, no, for what? No, what are you leaving for? I don't understand. It wasn't that bad.
It could be some explosive shit.
Like, but did you die?
Right.
If you ain't dead, then
No
we can
one's
talk about
alive.
it. If nobody in the hospital, nobody died, it can be talked about.
I mean, we didn't talk about it enough on here, but like after sex shit, She be saying, if y'all ever leave our kid, y'all. So the other night, I had made a joke about it. I was like, yeah, she have a knife, and she was like, nah, I wouldn't need to use that. I'm whoa, wait.
She know the specifics.
Nah,
Damn.
for real. Ain't no what you gonna go to the restroom. Okay.
You know, I said cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anybody else?
They are just listening right now, but I have learned a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Like, my whole perception has changed. I am happy. Y'all are awesome people.
Yeah,
But
like,
y'all should be aware that there are relationships where men are being abusive.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you have a friend that's in that type of relationship, she's like, no, I'm polygamous. No,
Just
still look
make
out.
sure.
I love her. Like, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Like,
And hashtag him too. There are some men being abused by 2 women as well. Like, for real, for real.
No, there are
Y'all
women out
think
there.
mental and verbal abuse ain't real? It's real.
It is.
Like, for real. There's a lot of guys that's victims
Emotional
to it.
abuse.
Yeah.
And, like, for real. Like, be
Yeah.
looking out.
So, if you're a friend and they're like, oh, she just hating. Well, you keep hating from the sideline. Okay? You have to accept they're going to do what they're going to do. But, still keep that out.
That's your friend. You're gonna be there anyway.
right.
Yeah.
You are. And I actually think this is healthy. And I read people pretty well. Sometimes it's either really, really off or really, really good.
I know we too good.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I don't think they're faking it. Like, I think this is them. So.
Yeah, I usually like
thanks.
introduce
We're not
her
hopes.
to guys that she be like, so I'm not right about this one. She's typically right. Or it's like, I think he likes boys. Okay, well, let's see. And she will be right. Or there's something wrong with him. You're
crazy.
right.
I do the same thing. Like, we could just go somewhere or sit in or something, anything. I'd be like, I don't like this place. And she'd be like,
Let's go.
let's go. Okay,
Yeah,
let's go.
like,
And
yo,
then if you find out something crazy happening
After the
or
fact,
like,
yeah.
or a person like pop up and I'd be like,
No, y'all, we can pass
Like-
that place and he'd be like, nah, we're not gonna go in there. I feel like something racist gonna happen. You just being too pro-black. Man, we go in there, the most racist shit happens. Like, bluntly in front of your
You
face.
gotta start
like,
listening to your man.
No, that's why I say most of the time, like, he's right.
He's
And
right.
you
Wow.
hate to admit that being a woman, but most
like,
of the
this
time,
motherfucker was onto that.
he has his third eye open,
But-
and we really needed to pay attention.
I do know women hate that too. So like I say, I
Yeah.
kind of just throw it up there.
Yeah, let's just see how it's
let me
gonna go.
sit down.
That's
Let
why
me
it's like they go.
Like, if he said we
Speaking
shouldn't go, but we still
of
go.
that third
Like,
eye, I be reading stuff. And I be finding that stuff. I be like, wait, what the fuck? And then I stop reading it. How do you keep reading it without scaring the fuck out of yourself?
Because you're scared. It's just a sense of
It's from
You're-
something that you were taught, not something that you
Right.
know. So you have to completely open your mind, throw out what you were taught.
But it makes me so scared.
But you have to accept that your sense of fear is a sense of ignorance, and you have to educate yourself. Ignorance doesn't mean like, oh, stupid.
No. I know.
It means
I'm
like
not
you
okay.
don't. Yeah, like it means you don't know. So
I
you
guess-
should just continue
You
to
just
And it's
you're
like-
not scared anymore.
And it's like
Take it
I know
pieces.
exactly what you mean because like everybody see me now and they be like, "Oh, you just woke pro,
Yeah.
you speaking and all that." First off, you guys I do a lot of reading. Like I do a whole lot of
Very
reading. But the thing
intelligent.
is, when I read something, I just keep
you
it
have
there.
to process it.
I keep it there. Like once I read it, I know it. But like you just have to unlearn yourself to teach yourself.
Yeah, it makes
you
me
have to, and a lot of
scared.
people don't want to unlearn things. Like when it comes
Yeah.
to anything with me, when it came to religion, that was some scary shit in a part of my life where I was like, is this real or is it not? Like,
Yeah.
am I going it was days like it was nights I was not sleeping, y'all, because I just kept reading or
Yeah.
I was just sitting up there like really contemplating like
Is this gonna happen
yeah
to me?
is this gonna happen
Yeah,
if I
okay.
die or is it not? Like so
Yeah.
don't feel like you
I'll
like
just
you missing
close
something
it. Like, oh,
or something
hell
like
no.
that.
Let me.
Yeah.
Like, it scares me. Like, I'm
But
not.
that's the thing. Like, you
Right.
read to educate yourself, and then
Right.
you determine what is something that you believe in.
Right.
Like,
Right.
the books are there for you to learn, but it's not for you to be like, okay, choose me.
And like
Right.
a lot of people hit me with my inboxes. They say that I try to irritate people and agitate people.
Like,
If you're not a Christian, why you always speaking on it? Because there's some people that inbox me about questions, so I might just throw some out there because I don't know how many people,
Right.
you know. And and it'd be like for every one person that's offended, it's two people asking questions. Like, well, what about this?
Right.
And them be the people that I be talking to. Like, I really don't care if you offended. I don't care if nobody's offended because
you appreciate
that's
the beauty of it.
Because every right, you don't right.
Because if
I
you're
don't
offended,
care.
you're choosing to be ignorant at that point, which makes you stupid, which
Right.
makes you ignore.
And like, especially if you choose not to talk to me, like I said, I bring up religion, but people would come to me at me about religion. It's certain people that I talk to past the limit about religion because two things: either they have more knowledge than normal, or they can agree to disagree. They can say, "Okay, well, I'm gonna still believe in this, but I respect what you're saying." Okay,
like,
I can talk
I
to you.
don't degrade you as a human.
Yeah, but when some people want to get on there and, well, this is ignorance, and you don't, you this and you that. The Bible says this. I read the Bible. That's how I came to my conclusion. I didn't read the Bible by closing it and throwing it out. I read it, then said, "Oh, okay."
A lot of times, when he says stuff, like especially on Facebook, make those comments about religion, he knows what he's talking about. Like, he has probably read on different type of aspects on this situation, and that's why he said what he said. This is his interpretation. He's not telling you have to believe that, but that's what he believes.
Right.
It's like you're not pulling
I feel
it
like
out
his
your ass.
interpretation is equivalent to like a priest or a cardinal or even to the Pope. Like, they're very knowledgeable about the Catholic faith. They're like Christianity.
That's what they believe.
That's what they believe, but he believes in his own deities and he's very knowledgeable about them. So you can't tell him he's wrong.
So you're not Christian. So are you like what do you believe in?
A lot of people try to define it, but that's the thing. Religion has boxed people up so much that they have to define. They have to define, or they have to put me in a box. So the new box that they have me in is woke.
Okay.
I don't even consider myself that because woke that's a stage in your life. That's not something that you become. You don't become when you wake up. You're awake. Then you go about your day. You're not just woke all day. Like, I'm woke and I'm woken up all day. How you doing, woke? Like, somebody say that shit. So like when people say that, I understand. When people say that, they put themselves in the box because they let me know either you're religious or you're ignorant because you don't really know much and you're just gonna box me up because you don't even know. Because there's a lot of people that are like, "What you believe in?" I'll be like, "Well, like you can't just say well you don't stand behind nothing, so you don't know nothing." Right. That's not true. But like, and it's like somebody come at me and tell me how to live with their opinion of life back with one doctrine versus me, who I've read hundreds of books, even about that one doctrine. No exaggeration. Like I've read hundreds of books about the Bible alone. So when people try to come to me about the Bible, and by the time when they done typed or like what they said, I know where they level on their own. And sometimes I give them like some vanilla response or I play them. It's fine. I don't care about playing them. I won't say nothing. That's what I thought. You don't know nothing because he gonna strike you down. Whatever make you sleep better at night, that's fine. But if I do say, I know, and then there's some times where people just keep egging it on. And by the time I'm done, they done block me or
I've seen it happen to you on Facebook.
Like, you asked for that.
I've seen him like in comments of other people, and then I'll get him to be like, "Yeah, okay." Like,
look, when he does that, he's bored.
Yeah, like I've seen that.
To get on the game, so you've lost him.
Like that's what people don't understand.
Like, I can keep going back and forth with you all day, but you're not gonna let up and accept what I'm trying to feed you. Like, you're not gonna listen, so it's pointless at this point.
Like you just on here just to react. You're not even listening. You're just here to react.
And y'all can't change him. He believes what he's gonna believe.
Right.
But you do believe it's a higher being, right?
I believe it is universe. It's the universe. It's higher being. What do you mean?
Like I'm going through something with religion, so I've been like kind of spiritual and stuff. Like I pray. Okay, I'm going through something with whatever. But I mean, like I feel like it's a higher being. Like I feel like it's something protecting me. I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's in my head. Maybe it's something.
Oh, it's definitely there. Okay,
I was so why can't your higher being be you?
I was just gonna say.
Okay, so look, I read that, and that scared the shit out of me.
I'm about to say, okay, so
she always gets to the point to where she starts sending me shit like articles. She's like, okay, I read this, and then I was looking at this, and then I see this Indian woman in my window, and then I was like, well, fuck, I gotta go to sleep. And I'm like, bitch, good night. Like, go to bed. Like, so just to put friend.
Put everything, like, when people say, well, what do you believe in? I practice a lot of things. I practice voodoo, hoodoo, witchcraft, and when I say that, people be like, what the fuck? But you have to remember, it's a pro and con to everything. Just like it's bad voodoo, it's bad Christianity, because the KKK rip it proudly. Right. ISIS represent, the Muslim faith in a more extreme negative way. That's not everybody, because I have Muslim friends who are the most peaceful people in the world. So, like, when people hear me say that, or they say, you practice voodoo, like, but for you, and y'all know you said, like, you're scared. Whenever you pray, I'm not going to say you haven't, but have you ever heard a separate voice in your head tell you to do anything?
No, it's normally
your own voice, because God itself in the Bible it say, "I am you, you are I." Right. And as far as like the Bible was it took a lot of metaphors and stuff, and people just applying it to real life when they don't have to. Heaven and hell is a state of being. Okay, so you're God. That's you. That's self. That's you. Heaven and hell is a state of mind. That's a state of being. So your heaven is when you're ecstatic. You getting goals accomplished. You're making money or whatever it is that's bringing prosperity to your life. Mm-hmm. And then you have hell is depression, jealousy, envy, things like that. That's hell. You put yourself through your own hell.
Like, that's what makes you unhappy. That's what makes you want to pray. That's what makes you want to reach your heaven.
And like you've ever seen cartoons where like somebody's gonna make a decision and an angel pop up and it's the devil pop up, but it's the same person. Right. They've been teaching you. They've been teaching you this. Right. It's that's what I'm saying. It's you. It's you. But you got the angel and the devil. Like they've been teaching you this stuff that your whole life, but you never took it as such. You never paid attention. But that's what that is. Is you. Like you like when people say that in the Bible that the devil gave the apple or whatever, if that's what you want to go by, that means he gave free choice. Mm-hmm. That means when Eve saw that apple, two things popped up. She said, should I or should I not? Right. Should I or should I not? So it's still a choice that she made that was given to her by herself. We're not going to get all of that. But
I feel like when I piggyback off of what he said, I want to piggyback off what he said of like when you asked him what he believed, but he went on wordplay instead of what he practiced. So it's not more so what you practice, is what you believe. Those are two different things, two different words. Right. So you can pray all you want to, okay? Like, not saying don't do that, because that may be therapeutic to you to know that there's a deity guiding you. But mentally, nothing's going to function if you don't tell yourself, let me do this.
Right. I tell myself that. Like,
so you can take prayer as a form of meditation.
Yeah, I think I do. Like, I tell myself, like, sometimes I be in a slump and I be like, Sinitria, get it together. You got this. Like, sometimes I go in the bathroom, scream. I know my neighbors think I'm crazy. And I come out and I be like, okay, I can do this. So I didn't start thinking like this, y'all, until I have a cousin who went to jail. Mm-hmm. And he's no longer Christian. He's Muslim. Mm-hmm. And he sends me different stuff to read. I don't even think he's Muslim right now. I don't know what he is. He sends me different stuff to read, and I'll read it, and I'm like, nigga, this scary. I'm sorry, I'm scared. I'm not going to finish this book.
The truth always scares.
Yeah.
The truth is terrifying.
The source.
You have to open your mind.
He's still in there, but
to learn that
he got a new trial. He'll probably be out soon.
He'll get out.
But he will send me stuff. I'll go on ebook. I write him a letter. I'm not gonna read. I'm on chapter 2.
You right now though. You have different insight on what you know.
And
so I'll see.
And like it's like when
you just needed to know that it was normal.
Yeah, like it's
everybody
they was able to get in here.
Stage. Like I said, I definitely went through that stage of like, what is going on with my life? Like, what am I? And like I say, as I did more research and I came to my own conclusions and all that, like that's why I say regardless of what I say on Facebook, I don't push it off on nobody.
Right.
I don't say you have to do this or you have to do
Right.
you do
I'm
what you
saying
want.
what I see.
If
like
you want
how
to be
I
a
feel.
Christian, be a Christian.
Right.
I'm gonna say what I want to say. You still gonna pray to who you want to pray to.
Exactly.
We don't even push it off on our kids. Like,
Right.
They're gonna choose.
Right.
My
who they
son,
wanna
because
be.
sometimes my son say I want to go to church with my nana, my mama, and he might go to church with her, and he come back and say, "Well, I want to listen. I just want to be with my nana."
Yeah.
So
And my daughter goes to church with my mom.
My son will ride in the car with my mom and is like, I don't want to listen to no more God music.
Right.
This music's
But like I
boring
don't,
to me.
and like his mother, like my son's mother, goes to church. So I've never been the type, and she is. I'm lucky enough for her to have understanding not to say, well, whatever your daddy said, don't listen to her.
Yeah.
She don't force it. It's just she be like, Santana, come to your own conclusion. He come to me.
That's good.
He get more response and answers out of me. So he kind of be like, well, I think I'm gonna go with daddy because you know I get more logical answers.
But it's
You
his
know,
choice,
or
you
whatever.
know, we don't force any of our children to be like, oh, well, it's my way, or
Yeah.
no, it's definitely.
And I think that's good.
Unless it's schoolwork, because you're gonna do it.
I think that's good. I don't know if my mom gets mad at me all the time. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna put my child in church. I feel like I could teach them morals myself.
And like kids like stand firm on what they believe, so you wouldn't have to, because if Santana's praying, he'd be like, "Thank you, ancestors, for my food."
Right.
It's been an instance where a family member tried to correct him. He was like, "I said ancestors."
I said what I said.
Yeah.
It don't matter if
I
you put them in
see.
church or not. You teach
Yeah.
them yourself, like regardless, they're gonna find a way to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
That is all
Just
gonna
like
come
you
back
did.
around.
You was in church your whole life. Now
Whole-
you raised shit
whole
that scared the shit
life.
out of you.
And that's the thing. I was
That's why it
raised,
scares me.
and I was raised in the church too. So don't
Yeah.
think that too that I was just like
God was
free
Catholic.
willy and all that.
No,
Like
we're done.
I was raised. In
Oh,
the
shit.
Oh wait, we still going right here?
Yeah, we're still recording.
I think
this.
I was raised
Wait,
in a
okay.
church. So like.
See, my stuff started. I went to a Catholic school, right? Okay, I grew up Baptist. I went to a Catholic school. They started telling me about purgatory and going to the priest and confessing my sins. And even though I'm living my life right, I'm still not good enough to meet God.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got grown and started reading stuff, and I'm like, okay, it's just confusing. And then I had a bad interaction with a pastor, so that turned me off even more.
Mm-hmm.
So then I just started reading books, and yeah, it scares the fuck out of me.
It really shouldn't. But I'm saying it shouldn't because I'm where I'm at now.
Yeah, you're in a different.
But like
space.
I said, like when I was that age, when I was at that stage, I was so scared. Like I was terrified. I was like, something is real life gonna come down. And then like once you really get to talking to yourself, you be like, this ain't making sense. So like, especially when you really sit there and start making sense out of stuff. Like, do you really believe somebody sat in the whale belly for 3 days and 3 nights, or however long? I forgot how long it said.
It just don't make sense.
Do you like
No.
and like or like when I say that, people say, well, you're just trying to make a joke of the Bible. Okay, well, I ask a real question: who had more kills in the Bible, the devil, or Satan, or God? And it's gonna always be God because he had more kills than, so he's not merciful like you say. Like it's so many contradictions,
right.
And that's what get people like. It's people that ignore.
Be careful.
Damn,
It's
cheers.
people
Sorry,
that
y'all.
It's people that ignore.
I was leaning forward. I didn't even feel it like moving.
You alright?
Yeah, I know.
But like,
that ass need a diet.
You know, the Bible
Sorry, y'all.
stuff,
We are
like,
still.
all the
No, it's
time.
okay. Sorry.
Yeah. See, when I found out that it was more pages to the Bible, more books.
Yeah, it's 13 of them.
Yeah, and then I found out apparently it's not just, it wasn't Eve, it was another lady.
Lilith.
Yeah, see, I'm just overwhelmed.
Lilith was in that garden first. Lilith.
Yes, I'm overwhelmed.
And Lilith, the thing is, Lilith wasn't banned. Lilith left because she wasn't putting up with that bullshit.
Where the hell
She
did
said,
she
I'm a
go?
grown ass woman. I'm going to go do what I want to do.
See,
And see, that's why I feel like that show
Scares
Lucifer
me.
on Netflix kind of gave the mom's exit like a softer blow for the Christians, because Lilith, like he said, really got the fuck up out of Eden. And she was like, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
She was like, there's too many rules, and I don't
made it seem like
no.
she just left willingly.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, see, that's when I read about Lilith, I can't even say it. I said, you know what? Y'all, I couldn't even sleep that night.
Because Lilith was made from God the same way Adam was.
Yes,
but
I
the
read that
second
part.
time around, he took
his
Eve
rib
from the rib.
Yes, I read that, and it scared the fuck out of me.
And then, like
why didn't I learn that in church?
And then, like
exactly.
I said,
There are 13 hidden books
so
in the Bible.
much in the Bible, like.
And like I said, put logic. Just start putting logic. Like, if God made man to where a woman was pulled out as real, why isn't reproduction the same way? If this all masterful, powerful guy who perfected this, but that's a glitch that not a woman had a baby, but the woman came from man.
Then people want to put it in as a curse for Eve from eating the apple. But in the same hand, that means that Abel or Cain is the devil's son, and that's how people essentially the first possession, because it don't say nothing about Adam giving birth to a second son.
And I don't bring it up, but I wanted somebody to jump on the live and say, well, polygamy not in the Bible. You a lie. Father Abraham had many sons, and if you think he had many sons by one woman,
you ain't read the book of Ruth.
Right. He had 12 tribes. There's 12 sons, and if you think he had 12 sons by one woman, you insane.
Right.
I didn't think of it like that. I guess I'm
just
take
the Bible, 13 hidden books of the Bible, and read them as if they're fiction. And then give yourself...
Read it like a comic book.
Exactly. And give yourself the interpretation
you gotta think about
what you see it to be.
Adam and Eve got kicked out the Garden of Eden with their 2 sons. As soon as they got kicked out, they went and had sex with them daughters. There's nowhere in between where it was like where I had made them on the side and threw him some daughters in. No, it's just they went and started being fruitful and multiplying.
Exactly, and that's no way.
It's just
all of it.
It takes me by storm.
Like you said, read it like a comic book.
I guess that's what I would have to do. First, I got to get myself together to read it.
Don't take it as something
you have to unlearn to relearn.
Yeah,
you learn.
Like you said, prayer. I pray to my ancestors who's watching over me and all that. I give thanks to the universe. Like
his higher being is a black woman.
It really is. Like y'all seen me say black woman is God, and it was black women that got pissed off that I said that.
Yeah, your bio says. Fuck. What does your bio say?
She's a black woman.
She's melanated or something like that.
I met God. She's a black woman.
And he stands by that.
When I posted it on Facebook, like my sons, both of them now really look like, especially Santana, he look at black women like they can't do no wrong.
That's great.
Like if y'all got it right now, I was walking to the door, Santana would sprint to the door and open it. And be like, okay, here y'all go. Y'all don't
pull
have to
out y'all chair.
Pull out y'all chair.
But that's good. That means you're doing something right.
And the reason why I said that the black woman is God is one, because it's visible that you see that all life comes from the black woman. You see the black woman have a white baby, a brown baby, a chocolate baby, all that. You ain't never seen no other racial woman have
do that.
We have some kind of gene that's in us that everybody got. I read that. I may be saying it wrong. I'm saying it wrong. It's some gene that we have that can produce any race.
Yeah. And y'all have it. And like I said, the Bible. Now let's just give it 3,000 years old.
Yeah.
let's just give it 3,000 years old.
2,000.
The remains from the oldest woman on earth that they ever found was a black woman, and it's like over 3 million years old.
Yep.
So she predates the Bible by millions of years.
Wow.
The oldest thing. And like I say, you're going to have black people that's going to argue you down and say, well, carbon dating isn't accurate or something. Like, they going to come up with something. Like I said, I put on Facebook before, I said the black woman is God. And when I say black woman, it was half that was like, oh, shit, thank you. Like, I never heard a black guy talk about us like that. Then the other half was, boy, fuck you. And, it's there, stuff like this. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, the Astros, they lost. We in the bottom of the ninth. The Nationals got 7. We still at 2. So it's gonna be game 7 tomorrow.
For the gambling.
Tomorrow.
They doing it for the ratings.
Something. Thank y'all for coming.
For sure.
And enlightening me. I really appreciate it.
Yes,
Nah,
really
they want to
appreciate
come back
you.
and talk about that type of stuff. Man.
You know, I'm not opposed to
Yeah,
it.
we're
Like,
We
definitely
can talk
open
about
to
that for days.
Yeah, we're definitely open to that. We don't have
yeah,
any
'cause I'm
like
not, because I'm willing
convictions
to
or
learn.
nothing.
Like, but it's,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah, and we're definitely like vocal enough to be like, okay, I'm
But
getting
that means that
uncomfortable.
you have
Like,
a
let's.
sense of guilt. Like, you have to be confident in yourself
I
to know
know.
whether you die, either scenario is going to benefit you.
For
Yeah.
that part, if that scares you, just remember, we're energy. If it's in the Bible, it's
Transfers.
going to say spirit. If it's in the Quran, it's going to say whatever you want to put it as,
Yeah.
we're energy. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, only transferred.
So
Once
you
we
come-
leave this, you're just going on to the, either you're coming back or you're going on to the next stage. If you didn't get
Speaking
your,
of that, I read this book.
if you
that
get your
said-
lesson the first time,
Yeah.
you're
And
gonna come back.
and that is regardless
Yeah.
of
You're gonna have to
what
learn it.
Bible, what book, whatever
Yeah.
you read,
But
regardless.
once you get it,
I
you
read
going
that.
to the next level. Like you gonna move on to what you gotta do next. And
So
it ain't no damnation on
I
no.
must have been a rich white woman because
Bitch, yes. Your name was goddamn Joanne.
Bernice.
Shit.
a rich white woman.
She likes the finest things, honey. We see the
thank
post.
y'all,
It was
though.
like,
We
yes,
thank y'all for
her.
having us.
Yeah.
Awesome. This was
I don't have as
fantastic.
much.
So shout out to these woke ass polygamists that came through
And
today.
thank y'all for coming.
Natalie,
Thank y'all for having
Ashley,
us.
and Camille.
Thank y'all.
We appreciate you guys so much. So we're gonna wrap this episode up. This is a Lemonade Talk podcast, and we will see you guys next time.
Adios. Hi guys, it's Cece.
And Alyssa.
Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. Hopefully your perspectives changed and you are more open and, interested in the polygamy lifestyle.
There were a couple websites. Hopefully you guys wrote those down. You can also Google the information, and if you're interested in that or to learn more information, get some insight on that. So we hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.